Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to Cocktails. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medina Monroe. Yeah.
Today's cocktail is called Apple Bottom. And what you need is 2 ounces of vodka, some apple juice. And the way you make the apple bottom is you're going to take a highball glass, pour the vodka into the ice-filled highball glass, and then fill the rest of the glass with some apple juice. And that's an apple bottom. And I don't even like vodka, but that sounds...
I hate apple juice.
You hate apple juice?
It looks like pee. It smells like pee.
I used to drink apple juice so much. My older brother would tell me that my breath permanently smelled like apple juice for a very long time, like well into my adult ages. Like my breath was smelling like apple juice. I love apple juice. Even still, when Zane has like a little apple juice drink, I'd be like, if you're not going to drink all that, let me have it. You don't like apple juice? I
hate it. I hate all juice, really. I've never been a juice person, but especially apple juice. Orange juice is too thick, and I hate when I get the pulp in there. Even sometimes when it says no pulp, it's still some pulp because it came from real oranges. That's disgusting. I will literally throw up in my mouth.
Grape juice?
Pineapple juice makes me gag. That too is too thick. I hate grape juice. The ononly time I stomach it is during communion,
what
and
about
it's just
lemonade?
like the worst. Lemonade, now I can work with lemonade.
Can you do a strawberry lemonade? Or
no, like
normal?
Simply Lemonade.
Okay.
Because the only strawberry lemonade I've had has been Simply Lemonade, but that still has that pulp in there. I'm really weird about texture.
I like that Santa Cruz line of lemonades. It comes in that glass bottle. I've brought it here a couple times, but it's just so small. I'll be like,
see, you be having the shit at the bottom, like a cold pressed juice. Oh, wow. It's just like, I don't want that shit in my mouth. Gross. It's like sand and worms and...
I've been juicing every morning.
I saw.
It's intense.
You in these little nasty looking jars of juice.
Oh, they are.
Does it taste good?
No, they don't taste good. So. Some of them I'll put a little bit of fruit in there, but for the most part, that's too much sugar. So like I just do
What
leafy.
You putting in there?
I'll do like
grass.
I put rainbow shard, spinach, romaine lettuce, rhubarb. It's not great, but here's what I've been telling people. We take these shots, we drink this liquor, and it is not doing us any good. But so we can just guzzle down.
But it tastes all right. Sometimes that tastes better than them green juices.
I'm drinking this because I need alcohol and it is disgusting, but I'm gonna drink it.
Well, I'm drinking water. I don't want to hear it today. I'll probably have some of that later. I'm really just drinking the water because we ain't got no cups.
They don't have no cups in the studio.
So
I should have explained why I'm drinking this apple juice looking beverage.
Because you look like you smuggled it in your purse.
Right? They don't have no cups in the goddamn studio. Ratchet ass. Anyways, what you been up to, Kiki?
Girl, I'm just out here trying to manifest money all day, every day.
How's your class going? Your writing class?
Okay, the writing class is going good. I'm almost done with it. I started this thing for a contest. So writing contest with this production company. And actually Mandy from Horrible Decisions, I had told her that I was working on screenwriting. She's like, oh, really? And then a couple of days later, she's like, I heard about this, thought about you. So I'm going to submit for that. Hopefully I get it. If not, whatever. It's still good practice to submit. Yeah. The class is cool. I'm definitely going to take a second one because I was like, okay, I think this is something I want to try out. Let me take a class and figure it out. In the meantime, I want to try like an acting class. And something else. I've done acting classes before, but
acting classes are so intimidating.
Yeah, but it's like, it's a challenge, you know?
Yes.
And for me, it's like anytime that I think I want to do something professionally, it's like, okay, I want to know how to do as much of everybody's job as possible. Like, even if I don't focus on that, I just want to know how to do it. So like, as I'm trying to grow and create different stuff, I don't want to have the hiccup like, I don't know how to do this. Nobody here knows how to do this. What are we going to do now? We're stuck. No, bitch. I'm going to figure it out. And if I don't learn in class, I'm going to learn at YouTube University. Okay. But the class is going good.
YouTube University is a great university to attend.
It really is. It's a lot cheaper than where I went.
Yeah.
You know, online classes, you can communicate with other people. Lots of online material.
Yeah, all different types of subjects. It's great.
Let's see. Besides that, I have been trying to curb my online shopping, but Fashion Nova was harassing me for that 40% off. So I got some. Like, they will text me, they message me on Facebook, they email me, and then it's like, girl, you don't want to miss this. We saw you looking at this. And it's like, you are a fucking nosy bitch. Like, you're nosier than me. Back up. What else? Dang, I lost my train of thought. I don't know. It'll come to me. What you been up to?
Every time I'm asked that question, my whole mind, it goes blank.
You usually write something down.
I normally do. Today I took a mental break day from work. Turn that shit all the way off.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like lately with voiceover, I have been submitting auditions for some really great opportunities. And it'll always come down to me and another person. And with the agency, they'll send you an email and say your first refusal. And that's how you know it's like they have someone else in mind, but should anything go wrong, you're right up under them, or they don't know how to decide between you two. So keep this day open. This is when they want to record. You have to keep it open because if they do pick you, it's going to be a short turn. They're going to be like, hey, they need you, come.
Yeah.
That has been happening to me so much, Kiki, to the point where I'm like, God, what's the reason? Like, why can't I just be the first pick, the first draft pick, Jesus? Why can't I not? I mean, I'm so used to the email now. I'll submit an audition and get the email and be like, first, okay, keep my day open. It is so annoying.
I can imagine.
It's very annoying. But I mean, I guess on the positive side of it is like, at least people are hearing me and I still know I got it.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't booked in a minute. But yeah, that's it. I've really been working on self and trying to lose a little bit of weight and being healthy and get my skin popping because, you know, summer is right around the corner once all this rain stops.
It's really stressful. So I started a diet today, so I'll probably be a little bit more agitated than usual soon. Today I'm hanging on. I had a lot of coffee today, like a lot.
I haven't had coffee in going on 3 weeks. Because
are you
I've
trying
been
not
juicing.
to?
I wasn't even trying. I started
the coffee is included in my diet. I need some things that I can have.
Are you doing keto? Okay.
Yeah.
My sister's husband, my brother-in-law, he does keto. And why does it seem like diets always work quicker for men? As soon as he started it, he was like, oh, I'm shedding all this weight.
But keto really does work fast, period. If you actually stick to it. Now, I be slipping up. But, you know, I'm keto-ish. I just started today. We'll see what happens. But I did it strong for like 2.5, 3 weeks one time. And I did I could see pounds coming off. I felt different. But that's just like, I told myself, I think I can only do it for like a month, really. And then I'll have to like do something else that I can actually stick to long term. But it's really just stressful. That's not really how I want to spend my time. I would like to be at Atlanta Liposuction Center. But when I'm texting these niggas links and Instagram things about the body I would like, they asking for news. I'll send it to you once you send me this.
I would like a little Brazilian lift, a slight one. I want to get these bags under my eyes sucked away. But one of my friends who just got some work done on her face.
Sucked away?
There's a surgery. I forgot what it's called. They do a little slit in your eye.
Why don't you just get some fillers?
Well, see, that's what I just learned on Friday. One of my friends was like, I just got fillers. My face is black and blue, but she had covered it up. I could still see it though. And she was like, you can get fillers because she has bags like me. They're just hereditary. It's not, I'm not even tired. I just have bags under my eyes. And she was like, you can get fillers and it takes it away. So I can't wait to see her tomorrow to see what her face looks like. Because
one of my friends got it.
Because one thing I'm not with is the shit
a black
that people
girl.
get and you still see it and you be like,
it's a black girl. I don't want to say who it is because I don't want everybody staring to try and see, do I see it or not? But yeah, she got it and it looks good.
Do I know her?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh. Well,
anyway, you know, I'm all pro fillers.
I want some
Botox.
Yeah, she said it was I think she said it was $420 or something like that. So
that sounds about right.
I'm a little scared to get something because it's your face. You know what I mean?
But you was gonna get it cut open.
Yeah.
But you don't want the filler
because here's the deal with temporary. The fillers. It's living in your skin. When they cut it open and suck it out, they're just like sucking the fat out. With the fillers, it's like what foreign juicy stuff are you putting in my face?
They'll tell you. Just ask.
I mean, look, I'm still gonna try it. I'm just gonna do a little bit of research.
Yeah, do some research and see how that goes. So I have been telling everybody every day, this is my new mantra. Okay. I want you to try it and report back and let me know if it works. So I've been saying every day, Money comes to me freely and in abundance.
Money comes to me freely and in abundance.
And you got to say it several times like you believe it. Shit's been shaking. Stuff has been coming. Yeah. And I'm just like, what's going on here? I'm not going to trip, but it's feeling good. Now, this week has been kind of slow, but it's only Monday. It's a rainy day.
Now, when you say shit's been coming, how is it coming? Are you finding a couple dollars on the street?
No, like people are sending it to me.
Like sugar daddy sends. Or like family members are like, Kiki, take
Ain't no,
it.
whether it's an I'm sorry, whether it's I'm interested, or I just want to help.
No,
I don't say no to money.
God, that's a blessing.
Isn't it?
Because I feel like I have been meeting the sugar daddy men that don't really back up what they're saying. Like I'm a little bit confused on like how you can slide in my DMs and lead with money. Literally, whatever you want or need, I can provide.
So provide it.
And that doesn't mean you send a one-time Cash App.
Right.
That's not what that means. And I'm trying to understand, like, what happened to the traditional sugar daddy? Like, you literally are sliding in DMs, leading with funds and money and talking about what you want to pay and do all this. Why aren't you doing it? Is it just a front to have a conversation with someone that you normally wouldn't have a chance to?
It could be that. It could be the woman's approach and how she handles things within the conversation, or just being demanding. Some people suggest that you be very demanding in what you want and just ask from the get-go. Like, don't have a whole bunch of back and forth conversations. Ask from the get-go. Like, what kind of arrangement are you looking for? Especially if it's the traditional sugar daddy who's already involved with someone else, whether it be a girlfriend,
or
a wife, or, you know, whatever the case may be. A boyfriend, hell, I don't know. It's lots of people, lots of things going on out here. But they say to ask from the beginning, and when you don't, you kind of sell yourself short. But then it's like, sometimes guys will be like, oh, I want to take care of you. I want to do this and that. Well, do it. I have plenty of bills, so you can pick one. Pick one, anyone.
It's really interesting. And like you just I'm looking at everybody, like, because I've tried it a couple different ways, and not that it never works, but it's just like never.
It's not consistent.
It's not consistent. It always turns into like, now you want this to be a relationship. That's not what we said. That's not what we said this was going to be, and you know it. Stop. Give me the money. Give me the Chanel bag. Pay my rent. It's $15.38.
It's gonna be so hard though to find somebody who's just like a pay pig, where you can just talk to them any kind of way and they give you money. They gonna want something.
About that though is, I get that you're gonna want something, but it's always like they want the something, and then when you start talking about the money, then it's like all of a sudden it's like this weird conversation, or you just go ghost. What
happens in the weird conversation? Because I get the ghost part.
No, when I'm saying weird conversation, it's when like you say what it is that you want, and then either the direction of the conversation changes or it slows up, and we never got to the answer
to what you want.
Yeah, but
are we getting it or not?
Yeah, and that
put them on ice. I'm busy. I don't have time for this. I'm talking to somebody who's not trying to waste my time. Like, you told me you would do this for me, you haven't.
And then saying it's going to be hard to find a pay pig. Is that what it's called? I'm like, is it? Because we're around girls where that's what's happening.
Well, no. Well, I don't know. Maybe. The girls that I know, it's not a pay pig situation. It's not like I can just cuss you out and you give me money, or I can say, let's go on a date to the bank, and that's it. They gonna want a little time. They gonna want you to talk to them. You probably gonna have to have sex with them eventually, or just give them a little sexy photo, video, something. Something's gotta give.
His word.
Yeah. Or he'll go above and beyond. Now, I ain't had nobody trying to go above and beyond. I would like that. It hasn't been happening as of late, but I'm going to keep saying my mantra. I've got to find some little add-ons. Money comes to me freely and in abundance. Okay? Because you don't want $10. You need a lot.
In abundance.
Mm-hmm. And just look at yourself and say, and start imagining yourself with the money, and just think, I have the money. That's another thing I've been telling myself. I'm not worried about money. I got it.
You know, I will say that works.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like I'll be trying to think of like something that I need to commit to, like one of these mini trips I'm supposed to go on. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stress about it. I'm going to make it happen.
Because all these goddamn weddings, if my friends keep getting married.
You got more. How many friends do you have? I feel like you was at a wedding every month last year.
Who just got proposed to.
Okay.
And that's going to be an Indian wedding, so that's going to be long.
That's Ingrid, a whole weekend.
Her wedding is in May, I believe. bachelorette party, July. Something's happening. I don't know when the bachelorette party is. Wedding shower in March. I'm like, everybody's really getting married. We've really grown. But hey, love is in the air. And I love that.
Some days. I just had to cuss somebody out today, but that's another story for later. Maybe
Your
that'll
boyfriend?
be a cocktail.
I'll be forgetting about your boo.
I'll be
forgetting
forgetting about
all these
you.
sugar days. You got a whole boo. That's why it's coming in abundance. You got a nigga. I've been Dirty John. I fucking love that show. First of all, I didn't know that it was based off of a true story.
Yeah, there was a podcast to it.
Bruh, it is terrifying.
I haven't been watching. You text me about that this weekend. I haven't watched it. I'm gonna add it to my list. I've still been watching Outlander.
It's really good.
I got a whiff of hot sauce. That smells so good. Go ahead. I love hot sauce, y'all.
Y'all, we do have a guest this evening. She's running late because she said there was an accident on 85. But,
it's raining, so it might be.
yeah.
She might not be lying.
The
because
rain
these
in
people cannot
Atlanta
drive.
it has got to go. I mean, today it rained all day.
So I'm trying to figure out
literally
who has an umbrella, but I work with a bunch of niggas, so nobody had an umbrella. And I'm like, why do y'all feel so weird about having umbrellas? I'll never understand that. Like,
I'll
you want to
never
be wet
understand
and
that.
sick. That's why you sound like that. So anyway, I asked the people at the security desk downstairs. I was asking random people that I say hello to in the building. I don't even know their names. I was like, I'll bring it back. I was like, oh, I'm about to go outside too. Fuck. Okay. So I walked to Walgreens. My hair was getting frizzy. I knew I wasn't going home after work. And I was just like, I hope I done bought these lights. I hope the lights ain't showing all this difference in texture, but whatever. It's raining in here and that's why I look like this. I might have to pop my hood back on.
It's hard being a
So
black
I was
girl.
walking around. It really is. Okay. I do have a weird sex story. And if Lauren's still not here, we'll just keep talking about.
You said a man is not a necessity, a man is a luxury.
Like dessert. Yeah. Man is absolutely not necessity.
Did you mean that to sound mean and bitter?
Oh, not at all. I adore dessert. I love men. I think men are the coolest. But you don't really need them to live.
About life. Okay, so this week's weird sex, somebody sent me this story. And okay, judge me if you want to, but I laughed. And it's really sad because this story does have a death in it. But sometimes this is just a reminder to anybody who may be watching it. Don't have us fucked up because you might get fucked up. And that's a word. Now, this woman, Sarah Boone, got arrested on second-degree murder. Guess what state?
Florida.
Yes. Florida be cutting up.
I'm never moving back to Florida.
They are cutting up out there. Okay, so she got arrested on second-degree murder charges. So the deputies told investigators that her and her boyfriend were playing hide and seek. And she thought it would be funny if the boyfriend got into a suitcase.
It's not funny.
And she zipped his ass up, right? So she told deputies that they had been drinking. Now, this is what doesn't make sense to me. You're playing hide and seek, but you hid him in something. This is some bullshit. But okay, girl.
Like, you already found him.
Like, you put him in the hiding
Yeah.
spot. But okay, girl, whatever. He dead. We can't hear his side. So anyway, she said that they had been drinking alcohol that night and she passed out in her bed. It's not funny.
In the suitcase.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry, because it's somebody's child. But he did some fucked up stuff according to her. Anyway, she woke up later and realized her boyfriend was still in the suitcase. When she found her boyfriend unresponsive in the suitcase, she told the deputies that she called her ex-husband who lived a few minutes away. So she calls the ex-husband who lives a few minutes away, and he got there and was like, bitch, call 911. Well, he didn't say bitch, but I know he was like, bitch, call 911. The fuck you calling me over here for? I want no part of your shit, and I told you don't move in my neighborhood. Anyway, they found him near the front door, near a blue suitcase. I guess they popped him out of there. He had a few small cuts and bruises, but the girlfriend denied that they had been in a physical altercation. Then this dummy turned in her cell phone. You want to know what they found on the cell phone? 2 videos. So one video had her yelling, the boyfriend was yelling at the girlfriend and telling her that he could not breathe. And she was laughing at his ass while he was yelling and screaming from the suitcase. He says, I can't fucking breathe. Seriously. She said, yeah.
Are they white?
He's Hispanic. She says, yeah, that's what you do when you choke me. That's on you. Oh, that's what I feel like when you cheat on me.
Oh.
So that's what she said in the video. She could also be heard laughing in the video and telling him to shut up as he called her name. She also told him, this is for everything you've done to me. A woman scorned. When she was shown the videos by investigators, she said that she didn't remember taking them and it looked bad. Bitch, how fucked up were you and what were you drinking? What? Because I want no parts. Anyway, she had several inconsistent statements and they reviewed the videos found on her phone. They decided to charge her with second-degree murder. She going to court tomorrow.
Did I miss the part why did he get in the suitcase? Was that was really a game that they were playing?
I don't know. I personally feel like he was drunk and I don't know how do you tell somebody anything to make you get in the suitcase? A kid? Yes. I could see a kid playing hide and seek and thinking, oh, I'll get in the suitcase. And then what kind of suitcase is this?
And
is
how
this a
little
carry-on?
is the man?
That's what I'm wondering because I immediately pictured a carry-on, but I'm like, it can't be. It's got to be one of those big ones or like one of those military duffel bag type of suitcases, but they said it was blue, so that can't be it. I don't know.
I am just sitting here like, I am shocked at like what people will do. I'm
not getting in suitcase.
If someone was like, let's play a game and you get in the suitcase, I'm not getting in the suitcase and I'm already running out the door because this weekend I watched Women Who Kill or Killer Women on Netflix.
That's a good series.
Bruh, the women, and these are women who had no prior criminal background, nothing.
You snap.
And some of them didn't even snap. They were just like, I'm gonna kill you. Nothing was wrong. There was one case where like this woman was married. She liked someone else who had a fiance. She went and killed his fiance. No one they didn't congregate and come up with this plan. She goes and kills a little Asian lady, stabbed her up. 6 months later, she's looking at her husband like, well, now I want to kill you because I still want to try to be with her little boyfriend who didn't even know he was her little boyfriend. And she plays a game with her husband and is like, let's tie each other up and you like put stuff on me and I have to guess what it is by like smell or like you rubbing it on me. To me, that just doesn't seem fun. And she went in with his turn. Go to dinner? She tied him up and she rubbed the knife on him and he was like, what? And she stabbed him. And told the police that they were playing the game and he tried to get up and fell into the knife. Ma'am.
This is not funny, but it's just like, how do you, what?
And Pierce Morgan, he's doing the interview. He's looking at her like, cause he didn't die. She takes him to the hospital. She realizes he's not dying, opens the door, goes and starts stabbing him again. And then Pierce is like, so was that still part of the game? And like, what are you doing? Like, people will really murk your ass.
They will.
Y'all better be careful out here. Stop lying. Just say what it is. Baby, I saw this dude at the grocery store. He's fine. I want to have sex with him. Don't kill me. Niggas is dying.
I don't know that that's going to be the best method of action. That might get you popped right then. You just never know.
Respect your vows.
Speaking of respecting vows, somebody's husband hit me up this weekend.
Somebody like a friend of yours husband?
No. Oh. Somebody who I used to date who is now married. So we were, he was messaging me on Facebook. So I thought it was just friendly conversation. Like, hey, how are you? Whatever. Nothing crazy. Mm-hmm. But then he starts telling me that like I'm the biggest regret.
Oh no, that is,
and like all of this other stuff, but it just made me wonder, like, if your wife saw this, how would she feel? Because after he said everything, it was like an apology in there somewhere, and I was like, I appreciate that. Thanks for telling me, but it's good that you know that now. So now you won't treat your wife this way anymore. So,
is that how he treats her?
I don't know, but when we were together, he was with her too. So. And this is from a long time ago. So it's just like, I blame it on the retrograde.
Yeah.
All these people have been coming out of the woodworks. I'm like, who's next? I don't know. We'll see. Another day, another nigga.
There's only one man that I hope and pray comes out of the woodworks.
Oh, God. Who?
It's not even Drake. I mean, that he's still a future like man that I haven't had yet, Kiki.
Oh, but somebody that you have
somebody
had.
that I used to do.
Who?
6 Bae. Even though that's who the whole fuckboy episode was about from what I was talking about. He did me dirty, really dirty.
Mine was about every nigga. I've ever fucked.
It was about 6'8", man. I would be lying. Have you ever tried to, and your homegirls will hype you up, and because you have to do this to get over people. But have you ever really tried to hype yourself up like you're really over someone and you really aren't, and you do all that hyping, let your friends talk shit, you talk shit, and you go home and cry. You cry and you cry. Like,
I do it in the shower.
I'll be looking at the moon, talking to the moon. Like, I know he's looking at the moon, and I'll like blow my words out into the air. Like,
how you blow a word out, Medina? Can you show me, please?
In hopes that like he'll get it.
So do you just say it breath? How are you blowing a word out?
I literally
you think it and then go.
No, I literally go like that. Like
as you talk.
When I'm talking, like I'll be like
bleep. Okay.
I'll say his name and I'll be like, babe, I know you just made a wrong decision. Please come back. When I'm on the patio looking at the moon, that's what I do. If I have a neighbor, they're probably like, what the fuck is wrong with her? But I'm like, you know how you do your mantra? Bitch,
yeah.
I really be out there like, so in hopes that he will get it and just like have like a, you know, like he just has like an epiphany. Like, what the fuck did I do? Like your dude just did with his message.
Yeah. So when I do the mantra, this isn't working.
Tell me the mantra one more time. This is why the mantras don't be working. I be forgetting.
Money comes to me freely and in abundance.
Money comes to me freely and in abundance.
I remember what it was. It's like trying to get over somebody. So it's like, sometimes I can, usually I can't. I already said I give infinite chances. We know I'll be stupid, right? But what I hate the most is like when I really do get over somebody and somehow they put a spell on me and I get roped back in because I be bored. That's how I ended up in this situation. I've got to get more activities in my life. That's why I'm like, I'm signing up for these classes.
I need to get an activity too because that nigga hit me up on Valentine's Day and I was like, is this a joke?
It's a sick joke.
Is it a joke? Like
when I pulled out of my breast. That's a sign. Yep, I sure am. I still got a little.
Are you gonna see Ben tonight?
He's in Miami.
Oh, okay. I gotta get me a.
I'm not talking to him right now. He's not. He's on my shit list. He pissed me off. We got into an argument this morning. He has this really bad habit. There's really a lot of cotton on here. This must have got wet. Oh well, it's going down my throat. He has this really bad habit of feeling like if he's over something, like he'll do embarrassing things. Mm-hmm. And I know he don't want to talk about it because he's embarrassed by his actions. He knows that he was being stupid and then he don't want to talk about it. Oh no, we're going to talk about it.
We're going to communicate.
Yeah. Like you don't want to communicate. And then you try and flip it on me. Like I'm wrong. You're the one that's showing your ass. So let's talk about it and then move on. It's not just everything's good. I was going through something. Obviously you were going through something. It seems like it. Hey. So it's just like, what the fuck? That's all y'all get. Our guest is here. I was really about to start going.
I ain't talked about this babe before. I'm excited. Hey guys!
Hey. Rolling.
All right, y'all. So we got motherfucking Lauren in the house. That is her God-given birth name.
It is. That's the one I got.
And she is funny as shit. Like, Kiki and I both got to hang out with you at CC's at that restaurant looking dinner that she
is so classy, babe. I
shit.
aspire to be a hostess like her.
Oh my God.
I don't have enough money.
And she's
yet.
just so chill.
Yeah.
I just love it. It's not like she's like, come in guys and look at my gorgeous home. Like she's just like, come
have a snack.
What do
I
you
got
want?
drinks. And she's got the fucking crudité out.
Yes.
And the appetizers, a full charcuterie spread.
These are words I was going to say cheese plates. Great. She had meat plates.
But y'all, my first
Charcuterie.
interaction with Lauren was at a comedy show and I saw her stand up and this bitch is funny as fuck. I can't even, like I'm already laughing and you didn't even do nothing yet.
Oh my God.
So we are going to play a game with you.
Okay.
To get everybody a little loose if we're not already. And this game.
I'm not loose.
I'm really
I
not
keep
either.
it tight.
I think to stay loose, but not like loose, but like comfortable.
Yeah. So we're going to get loose. So we're going to play this game. It's called the scenario game. We give you a scenario and we give you options and you just give us an answer based off of the options we give you.
I'm ready.
So I'll go first.
I'm really trying to get these emergency glue in here. Don't mind me. Go ahead. If you smell nail glue, it's
how many
because
nails broke?
they're not broken, but I can feel them lifting.
Oh,
I don't
you
want to
was
have
fighting?
that problem. Huh?
You was fighting?
No, girl.
Okay.
I think I just washed my hands too much because
Because the coronavirus is real.
It is real.
Okay, so our first scenario, Lauren. You are spending the night at a guy's place that you are interested in. Y'all are fucking.
All right.
And y'all are asleep. And two of his kids come and climb in the bed with y'all in the middle of the night. You've been dating him for 2 weeks.
Oh no.
You, A, silently creep out and leave without saying anything. B, roll over and whisper, babe, your kids are in the bed with us. This is inappropriate. C, just tuck the kids in and go sleep on the couch.
First of all, C sounds like his wife or girlfriend, some housewife shit. Take C off the table. I'm not doing tucking them kids in. Why don't you wake up and get your fucking kids? So I would do B only because I want this nigga to know I saw his kids. I don't want him to wake up and think I just left and was stealing. So I would do B, but I wouldn't whisper. I'd be like, your kids is in the bed and this is inappropriate. Come get them.
I'd be like, I'd leave. No, that has never happened to me. But one time I was trying to leave a man's house and I literally ran into his son. And I was like, I didn't even know there was a kid here. I was very loud, very wild, feeling very free. I thought it was just the two of us. I mean,
you gotta let people know my kids are here.
I didn't realize the little nigga lived with him.
Comfortably, why these kids is in here?
They in here. They all. Could you imagine they cuddled up with you? Like, hey.
I'm not your mom, so y'all just bold. Y'all cut up with whoever. You've never
and I
seen
don't
me
be
before.
having no clothes on. I be trying to reach down and get a little extra in the morning. You know what I mean? Some more dick. Dicks for breakfast. Okay. Someone slides in your DMs on Instagram and says he's married but would like to be your side dude. He quickly cash apps you $1,000 to show you how serious he is.
Okay.
And says he has more than enough money to give you whatever you want and or need. Do you A, ask for more money instantly? $1,000 will be gone quick. B, meet him for one date and set up some ground rules and expect another payment. C, take the $1,000 and never talk to him again because he is lying and would have sent more if he really had it like he's saying he does.
I'm gonna definitely take the $1,000 and request more money. Honestly, I don't know. Times is rough. I might link off the band, but like in a public space, like let's go to Starbucks and see each other in person. I'm gonna make another request, but I mean,
You'll do it in
I've hung out
person.
with niggas for less, so
I'm glad for the honesty.
The band,
I've
I'm
done
coming
a whole
outside.
lot for free. So.
Like, you know, for love. So, now that there's money on the table, I'm definitely gonna. No, but I'd ask for more money and I'd also go on a date with him.
What you gonna do on that date?
It depends. I don't know.
You getting another $1,000.
Another $1,000. You know, I was trying to price my pussy recently.
It's hard.
What'd you come up with?
Like, you talk a lot of shit and you be like, well, hold on. Do I get tired? A lot.
I'm not a top person. You know, I'm not going to get up there. So that cuts the prices down.
Yeah,
you got to just be, you know, mindful. Sometimes I'm dehydrated.
Ooh.
So I'm not really going to be sucking dick like that. Cuts the prices down. So I'm thinking a good $1,000 at the very least. Like, that's like, we'll try. Maybe not fuck. That feels like, I feel like I'm worth more.
Yeah.
So what price did you come up with though? Like, what's the dollar amount?
So when I found out the girls were giving up the whole kit and caboodle for $300, I was like, whoa.
They're doing it for a lot
They're doing
less.
it
had
for even less. So it's like you have to market your pussy to levels. Kat Stacks told me on Instagram, not me, but everybody. She was just posting. She says she gets $50,000, and I was like, I'm not better than Kat Stacks, but I'm not worse. So that's where I'm gonna set my number. And I was trying to sell this thing. I had it out there on the market. I put it on Yelp. I put it on
Yelp.
Wherever. What's the Facebook Marketplace? All of it. You got 50 bands. We are fucking for 10 minutes, and nobody was paying that price. So I was like, maybe I should lower it.
Bet.
So right now I'm somewhere at the 25K.
Okay.
I'm just not. If it gets down to 350, I'm gonna start hitting licks.
Okay, what about 5,000?
5,000. I could be 5,000. You know what? I probably do it for 5,000.
And we're doing 5 stacks every time we fuck, or 5K a month, and that he gets
No,
free.
he wants to have
hell
sex
no.
one time and $5,000.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking.
I feel like if it's $5,000 cash right there, it's not a lot of girls that's about to turn that down.
It's
It ain't
not.
gonna be no
But
25
I'm not turning it down,
nothing.
but let me ask you this. Is it like you have to also give him an experience, or you just gonna lay there with an
Have
attitude? and
sex.
be like,
He don't know.
To be
You
honest
getting the
with
money
I don't even-
regardless.
for the 5 bands in my face, I'll probably like, well, let me try to,
yeah, I might go get some lingerie.
you know what I'm saying?
Get a little bond
That's
number.
cutting into my bottom line. If I ain't got it, you're not getting it. I'm gonna oil this body up in my ancient cosmetics, and you about to get all of what I got.
Here's
you
what I
get
have
whatever
for you.
body I bring to that room. You get whatever moves I got. If my sciatica cuts up, bitch, I gotta go.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
have a dream of
Unless
like
you're
some shit like that
chiropractor.
happens, and the dude is like, okay, I'm gonna give you 5,000 to fuck with me this one time, and I go and I put it on him so well that then he is like, oh my gosh, I need this again. Like, just send me the invoice monthly.
That's all
and then
of
we
our
can move
goals.
up from 5K.
But all them niggas that have these like extraordinary prices for a one-time link are gonna shit on you.
Oh, like
They
actually,
like
cool.
they want to shit on you.
Girl, what?
Yes,
No.
it's wait, listen, I've never had it happen to me. But there's
Okay.
a lot of horror stories I've heard from girls around these, like when somebody slides in your DMs with some big number, lay the tarp down.
Slides in with the big number, or they actually send it? Because
Actually, if you're actually getting sent this large, now it's not everybody, but a lot of these niggas that are sending these large amounts of money are wanting to shit on you. And at the very least, I mean,
we gonna get shot on.
No, we're not. That happens sometimes. That's if that's their kink.
no, they're gonna
men
ask
don't
you
want
first. They're not just
that.
gonna do it. Like, you gonna know, like, because you gotta lay there. But just as a prerequisite, if someone's sending you a large amount of money, you should ask if they're in the scat play, because.
Well, depending on how much money it is.
Medina want to
She like,
get
well,
into the
the
piss play anyway, so she
not
into
the
the water
number.
sport.
Blessing comes in
You're
many
just 2
ways,
steps
and Jesus
away.
might have just said, look.
No, he did not. Jesus did not say nothing on this. Now, don't you bring my Jesus into this,
Even no
man.
matter how much money it is, that 30 seconds while you waiting for the shit to land on you, you are like rethinking, like, it's not worth it.
I don't know about that.
gonna
How
only
much
get a
money ain't
therapy.
worth it? 5,000 ain't worth it. No.
What
You're
if
gonna
it's
get E.
5,000?
coli
Hell no.
poisoning.
I'm not gonna lie. For me, it honestly depends on the time of the month that it is.
Like, is mid-June good for you to get shit on? Like, what do you mean?
It's like she means like in between
if we're
payday.
close to Christmas time, I might be like, nigga, all right, just give me one of them little face masks, and please don't have coronavirus.
I cannot.
And
Okay.
eat light.
And eat light, please, and eat clean. I would rather be a vegan. Maybe not, actually.
Vegan shit. That
All
probably-
them greens and
Yeah,
shit
it's gonna
coming
be
through there, all that
healthy.
grass and nuts and
Shit's gonna be
berries and
fluid.
shit.
Yeah. Okay, last one. You leave the club with a random. You have
Okay.
great drunk sex and both pass out at his place.
Ooh.
Someone FaceTimes you. You pick up, kind of still sleep, and you realize you accidentally picked up his phone. Not yours. It's his wife. You A, wake him up and say, babe, your wife is on the phone. B, quickly hang up and act sleep. C, aimlessly stare into the phone and act like it froze.
That last was.
Have you ever tried to act like your face froze?
Yeah, but
The
like,
stuff is still moving.
yeah, you got a whole completely, like, don't.
Wait, have you ever done what? Try to
Act
be
like
fr-
you're froze on face. I've done that so many times to Carlos. Like, he'll just say something, I'll just stop and be like,
Why do you do that? Why don't you
I
just
don't
hang up?
Because sometimes you don't want to just hang up because they're going to call you back.
yeah.
Why'd you hang up? I was trying to end the conversation. Didn't work.
Switch to airplane
But if you
mode.
freeze, they'll be like, something wrong with the phone. And then when you don't answer the call back, they'll
It
think it
makes
was
sense.
your phone.
Until
Yeah.
they hear a noise in the background.
Listen.
Or somebody walks by and it's just like,
That's,
how is the background person moving?
the phone is real fucked up. The front part is froze. but
Y'all
I
are
think-
horrible liars.
I would
one would you do?
fucking, I left the club with a random. His wife called. I answered, but she don't see me now. I would be scared.
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna hang up. I'm not gonna act sleep. But I am like, your wife called. Answer. Like,
need to
I'm
call
gonna,
your wife.
I'm gonna say something, but I'm gonna also get the fuck up out of there because I don't want her to pull up.
I'm gonna be like, I had no idea, girl. Meet me outside. I'm gonna let you in, and we're about to beat his ass together. I'll tell you everything you want to know because I'm not getting beat up.
But could you imagine if the ass beating goes wrong and y'all kill him on accident? And now your whole
Or not
life
even that.
took
Some
a
of these
toll.
bitches be in their feelings.
She made me do
unreasonable.
it.
She don't want to work with you yet. She want to fight. Like, she's not ready to like team up.
Listen, girl,
and get
I had
this
no
nigga.
idea.
You still smell like him.
If somebody's wife squared up with me,
Well-
I would just be like,
I would fight her out of respect. Like, you want to fight, so I'll fight. Like,
What?
I fucked your husband, so
hell
I'm not gonna
no.
fuck your
Bitch,
husband
I'm
and then
calling
not
the
square up.
police.
That's pussy. Like, I already fucked your husband. I will exchange fisticuffs with you because that's what I should do as a woman.
I would be so
I
mad
am
if-
gonna beat your ass though. You should like. I'm not gonna let you win, but I will.
What if the kids is there? I just never want to be in a
It's all
ghetto
very
ass situation
ghetto.
like that. Everybody fighting because I would be the one like, please, I don't want to.
Could not.
I don't want to do this. There were these two strippers fighting outside of my door.
Oh, perfect.
And it was not okay. I actually went down to the management and I was like, look, rent is too high. Like, this does not need to be happening. And so they were fighting, but one of the girls, she really did not want to fight. She was like, please, I don't want to do. And the bitch was just beating her ass. And I was just on the other side of the door.
What were they fighting about? Somebody stole somebody's trick.
I don't know. They were like high and somebody said a joke and I don't think it was funny. And I called the officer that lives there for free. And that's your whole point, to help us feel safe. I was like, hey, somebody's fighting outside my door. She was like, you better call the police. I was like,
You are. I just called you. You're the
the closest
courtesy
contact.
officer.
I live.
What the fuck?
The fuck do I live?
You know what's crazy though? The girl who was like, I don't want to fight. She probably started it. She probably popped it off, and then she saw the other girl was drunk and high and stronger than ever, and she got scared. She should have just started saying she was pregnant. That's what bitches do when they getting beat up.
Really?
Ghetto
You
bitches
just,
don't
I'm
care.
pregnant, and they got to stop hitting you.
Lauren, where are you from?
I'm a military brat.
Candy says she still was fighting Tiny. So.
Wait, what?
I said Candy said she was still fighting Tiny when Tiny was pregnant. So some girls just don't care.
They don't give a fuck. They're like, me and my baby fight. What's up?
That's not okay.
Hey, man, it takes all kinds.
Okay, so you're a military brat?
I am. Both my parents are military, and then I joined the military because that is how brainwashing works.
You went to the military?
Yeah, I did.
Did you love it? I always wanted to go to the military just for the training.
I did.
What?
You know what? That's
Just for the
not weird.
training.
That's fun because it's like a if you look at it in a like a really fucked up way, it's like a big ass like puzzle escape room as like training experience. And that was cool, but once I got there, I realized quickly, like, I have no business being here. You people are very organized. You're sober. You know what I mean? Just stuff that I don't agree with. So
wait, what did you do? You went through the...
I went through. I was in school. I finished basic. I went to school and I was fixing like the little computer systems and shit on planes. Like, so what a big jump from just being the Cracker Barrel girl, you know, to now fixing aircraft for war and shit. I got sent on a boat. I was on deployment. That was ghetto.
Did it feel like slavery?
It's like, imagine if all the people in a call center just got stuck on a ship together, but still had to work at the call center. Like, they're all still fucking and beefing, and they all still have wives at home and husbands, but like, here we are on the call center.
Well, see, that's one thing that somebody told me about the Army people. That
Was it the Army that you were in?
I was in the Navy, but all them niggas is fucking.
everybody said that the fuck fest that goes on is like really intense.
Because think about it, all these people before they get on the ship, one, everybody's got like clean at the very least, because like you have to go to certain places if you have certain STDs, and everybody gets checked before they leave. So you know it's like a free for all as far as
Raw
like
fucking.
yes. Then you know all these bitches are on a birth control of some sort.
Really?
So it's like
You don't want to get pregnant at sea.
now there was pregnancies. Oh, bitches got pregnant at sea. Some bitches try to get
But you would
pregnant.
try not to, I would assume.
No, it's like
No?
it depends, because if you want to go home, you can't stay pregnant.
But when you say they section the people off, so they're like clean, go that way. They're they hollering it out to
there's
everybody.
you can't. Let's say you have like HIV or whatever. There's only certain commands you could be stationed at.
Oh, and everyone knows that?
Yeah, everybody knows that.
So you're like, that's the HIV station.
Well, nobody says it out loud, but yeah, we say like, yeah. Well, they say it. I'm a civilian.
Wow.
They say shit like that.
I did not know that. I never
Yeah.
even thought about that. And so everyone's just
That
some
kinda
big old
sucks.
freak.
Big old just fucking, and then you get back and everybody's wife and husband is standing there like, I've missed you, babe. It's like really cool though, because like when we're pulling off, that's when the couple starts. You see people start doing like the linking up and hanging out, long walks down the fucking industrial ship. It's not sexy. Then as you get to mid deployment, that's when they're fucking. They're in couples. They're in Thailand, kissing in the mouth. They are in relationships. Then as we're coming back, it's one big fight that they just can't get over. They just have these dramatic breakups about 2 weeks out. Pull back in, spouse is on the pier, never fucking happen.
That is correct. Did you have an Army bag?
I was single,
Maybe
so
not.
I was free bands, you know what I'm saying? I was doing what the fuck I wanted to do, but none of my niggas was married.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
no.
good. You
The
got
married
to-
ones, they weren't fine. And they weren't spending no money, so.
I bet.
Well, I gotta send that check home.
Exactly.
Take care of them kids.
But wives did find out. Some of the wives were calling the ships, like my husband's cheating on me.
You get in trouble.
Yeah, you get your money taken, all kinds of shit.
If you're cheating?
Yes,
in the
you're
military,
not
you
allowed
can't be
to cheat.
cheating.
It's
It's like,
against the
no,
rules.
it's against the law. You can't do it.
You get in whole ass trouble for cheating.
Mm-hmm. So
Beating
it's like,
up bitches, not that big of a deal. Cheating on a wife,
oh, hell no. I'm calling your commanding officer.
That's what they do.
I'm telling on your ass.
That's crazy. I don't know why I thought you were from Atlanta. You have kids?
I do have 2 kids.
This is a really weird question, but I want to know because we wanted to talk about this as an episode.
Ooh.
Do they have the same dad?
Mm-mm.
Is that an offensive question?
No, I'm not offended. There's actually, this comedian, Sweet Baby Keita, she does a joke about it. She was like, y'all kids sharing the same baby daddy, that's ghetto. Like, all my kids got their own dad. Everybody got their own bag. And that's how I feel about it. I'm like, the first one, because I didn't plan to get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Like most people, I was just having sex and then it stuck. You know what I mean? So had the first one. I was like, all right, let's do birth control.
Mm-hmm.
Got on a birth control. Met the new dude, thinking he's different.
Yeah.
At least he's black. And
First one
What was
wasn't
the
black.
first
he
one?
was Caucasian.
I saw
Oh.
one, of the
It's Caucasian.
sets, one of the sets about it on your Instagram, and I was
Yeah.
dying
He's a white
laughing.
man. And people are like, "Oh, you got a white baby. You made it." And I'm like, "No, he's not one of them good whites." Like mine had on a Nietzsche. You know what I'm saying? I have like one of those whites. So we're still trying to get out the hood. And then the second one, my other son's dad, I met in college at HBCU. He used to dance like Jay Smooth.
I don't know what that means.
Like the step teams
Them
used to
hip
dance
rolling
and
niggas.
all that twerking and body rolling.
Okay.
He did that, and I like that. So I quickly had his child, immediately. That seems like the adult response. And then that's it.
Were you ever like, wow, I got 2 baby daddies?
At one point I was like, this is not the life I had planned. Like, I did not plan to be out here with just 2 baby daddies. And sometimes it's like funny to say, I'm like, both my baby daddies. Honestly, having to admit you have children in any capacity is embarrassing, but like,
what?
It is. People like, you got
damn.
kids? You like, yeah, I guess. Like,
You guess.
I did.
How old are your kids?
They're old, 9 and 12.
Oh, 9 and 12. So
Yeah.
have they ever been like, why do we have different dads?
Well, I mean, they look different. So like at a very early age, they were like brown, not so much. So, okay, something's different here. They've never directly asked why they have 2 different dads. They more so ask like, why am I still alone? Like, why is there no new dad? I guess is what they want to know. We're cool with our separate fathers.
When you started dating the second one, did the first one get mad?
By that time, okay, so my white baby daddy and I, it's very hood tale back in Dayton, Ohio.
Interested.
He was trash, like, at the time. He was selling drugs and all this other stuff. And I hope they lock him up. If I can still get him arrested, I hope this podcast is the thing to do it. But, he did get arrested or whatever. So the day he got arrested, I was telling people I was single. Like, I was like, oh, that's it. Like, they're going to throw the book at his ass. He's out of my life. And I was so excited for it. And he ended up, started talking to this woman while he was in jail because she was there for him. And he got out of jail because he's white. I forgot all about that part. And, he beat the case. And he got with the girl who was supporting him, which was a good choice. You know what I'm saying? She loves you. I don't. And, that was that. So we never even considered being back together again. Like, and I don't even fuck with white boys no more. So I'm definitely about to be walking around Atlanta with this goofy ass white boy. Like, hell nah. So once I started dating Jay's dad, he really didn't give a fuck, honestly. He was married by that point. Both my baby daddies are married. I'm like, that's shallow hell pussy. Like, it's good luck Chuck pussy. Like,
I cannot.
If you're looking for your true love, have a baby with me.
Do you want more kids?
No, I'm like straight. No. Like, if I could give you my uterus right now, I would put it on the table.
Wow.
I do not want to have another baby ever. My next babies will be my new titties, and that's it.
I can't wait to get some titties.
Kids are awesome, but like, what would I need another one for? Like, what do I have to prove?
Yeah,
I already did it twice.
I don't know. I don't want none.
I didn't
down on this
either.
side.
I want twins. I want twin girls. Girls.
People with no kids always just want some random concoction to be. I want 2 babies at the same time, bitch. For what?
That sounds very
so they can
painful.
match. Like,
I just love it. It's so cute.
Get 2 teddy bears and dress them in matching clothes and have a ball and then move forward.
If you're like most of us, you're really busy, have a sedentary job, and haven't yet changed your exercise habits. Going to the gym is hard. You know I hate it. Making it routine is even harder. And finding a personalized workout that meets your fitness goals and helps you lose weight, well, now it's easy thanks to OpenFit. OpenFit takes all the complexity out of losing weight and getting fit. It's a new fitness streaming service that allows you to work out from the comfort of your living room in as little as 10 minutes a day. OpenFit offers 350 brand new live workouts every week. You can choose from bar and Pilates classes to cardio, strength training, yoga, even guided and walking and running sessions. All you need is your phone and a pair of earphones. Every Monday, OpenFit launches a new 3-week live challenge, a different live workout every day for 3 weeks. You can even connect with your trainer and classmates using OpenFit's live chat tool. Why would you even try OpenFit? Well, aside from the reasons that I've already told you about, it's super affordable and accessible. Some places only sell classes as a package, and often you can't make it to every class. OpenFit brings those classes to you anytime, anywhere. You also get what you put in. You can see results within the first 30 days. Are you trying to increase your energy, put a pep in your step, and just feel better inside? Or do you actually want to lose weight and keep it off? You can lose up to 15 pounds in just 30 days. The right way with OpenFit. OpenFit has changed the way I work out, and texting my code COCKTALES to 505050, you can join me on a fitness journey personalized just for you. Right now, during the OpenFit 14-day challenge, our listeners get a special extended 14-day free trial membership to OpenFit when you text COCKTALES to 505050. You will get full access to OpenFit, all the workouts, plus the nutrition information, totally free. Again, just text COCKTALES, COCKTALES, to 505050. Standard message and data rates may apply.
Lauren, I saw you talking about you saved Atlanta, or Lauren saved Atlanta. I was listening to a little bit of your podcast.
I did.
And I want you to share with our Atlanta listeners, how you out here saving Atlanta?
Okay, so I have some really good pussy. Like, it's not something to be slept on, okay? These niggas are crazy. They are unable to deal. And it's not just me. There's a lot of us out here with some supreme high-tiered puss. So I have removed myself from the market of just available fuckable bitches. Because I want... I just want to give Atlanta a chance. You know what I'm saying? I want to give these niggas in Atlanta a chance to be good people before I just start putting this good pussy on them. And I think more people should do that.
So we should stop fucking.
Just not stop fucking. Okay, so you gotta be fucking niggas that like nobody will ever find out about.
How?
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm about to start telling my business, but it's fine.
We do it all the time. It's actually embarrassing.
Let's say Atlanta is a big ass bubble, right? In that big ass bubble, there are little sects of niggas that nobody knows in deep cuts. That like,
but are they worth anything?
No, these are not today.
Just to have sex
These
with.
are people you are having sex with that nobody in your nucleus of friends will ever find out about.
But the dick
I'm not
is
saving
good?
them. I'm fucking them niggas. But like the people that are important, the people I know and deal with on a day-to-day basis, niggas that I would actually date, no, I'm not fucking them. Unless I drink.
But I'm confused as to how this is saving Atlanta.
Well, it's just my way of giving back. It's all I can do. I'm not going to do community service. I'm not going to pick up leaves. So I figured I could just take my pussy off the market and stop fucking these niggas. Maybe they'll be faithful to their girlfriends and love their wives, or they'll at least try to cuff a bitch or something. If I just stop fucking these niggas for no reason.
Could you imagine if we all really stopped fucking niggas?
They would do better.
No.
You can't imagine it? If we all were equipped with toys, it was included in like your health insurance, and like women, you got strapped up with like all the things you need to get off on your own. You even got a little extra income, and we really stopped fucking men until they acted right.
No, because people can get toys now, and that's not happening. I have a whole drawer full of toys, so many different type of toys. Like I want a little clit suck. I want a little dildo action. I want to hand somebody the remote at dinner and let it tickle my clit. If I want to put something inside that's going to massage my G-spot, I have so many things. Some of them are combinations, but every now and then I still want to fuck a nigga.
But just could you imagine if
I think if you masturbate with a weighted blanket, just with all those toys,
that's gonna solve
exactly the same. It's like the pressure of another person. I got 66 toys, my clit getting sucked, the inside getting tickled. I'm good to go.
Sometimes I leave so many clothes, like after I do laundry, fresh out of the dryer, and I put them on my bed and I like snuggle up.
Oh, so sad.
I've been that alone. I have to.
Yeah, it feels good. One day Raven came in my room. She thought somebody was in there. I was like, nah, girl's laundry.
This laundry is just me and Bae.
This is sad.
Is it?
We could band together and stop fucking niggas, but you know what? We're not.
I'm not doing that.
Because you know what? We're all
I don't
want to
be a part of that.
I would be the bitch on the team. Like, yeah, we're gonna not fuck.
Yeah, because I'm surprised you said that.
Take
You don't even like to masturbate like that.
You don't masturbate like that.
She gonna be the main one.
I see him in Whole Foods giving my number, and we're fucking that night.
You don't masturbate like
she
that?
masturbates, but
I
just
do. Who said I don't?
I said you don't. You just started masturbating like that. Like you used to not play with toys and
yeah, but
all of that.
do it. I don't do it like every single day, but now I'm on every weekend.
Oh, that's
not that
That's
much,
not that
right?
much. That's,
How often do you?
That's a daily thing.
Thank you.
So,
Same.
What time of day?
You know, because some of these toys you can be in and out in like 45 seconds. It's not an all day.
All right, time to hop in the shower.
Yeah,
Let's
now
go
I
to
can,
work.
okay, exactly. Sometimes
Or let's
it's like
knock out.
a pep in your step. Sometimes you're like, you know what? I'm really stressed out. My brain's not clear. I'm trying to do something. It's not coming to me. Let me just take a quick smoke break. Razzle dazzle. I can be back here in 5 minutes and feeling amazing. So
Knock that kink out of your neck.
Yeah, like real quick.
Isn't it crazy how good it makes you feel? I think that's
love that
why I
feeling.
can't do it every single day.
It's a mood adjuster,
Yeah,
stabilizer,
Sometimes-
uplifter.
helps my anxiety settle. I'm like, what was I even worried about?
I don't even know.
I don't need
need a
nobody.
snack.
I got me.
Okay, let's get back to work. I've got some
Like,
other
what?
stuff
Who
to
gonna
do.
make you drip like this? Like, come on, let's clear
Not
this
these
up.
niggas.
Not these niggas. You know, I think it's funny when you try to involve toys and sex with men, they get all super offended. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
man,
You
I
know
just-
you can't do this.
You-
Feel this. Let me put
Look
this
how
on
fast
you.
it's going. What you was gonna do?
You want to hold it? Because my wrist hurt.
Hello?
You can still be a part of it.
Pulled a toy out with, which is very rare. But when I do pull it out, they're like, okay. Like,
No,
they're
I'm
not-
kinky. I'll pull it out on the makeout. Like, we don't even have to be naked yet. Like, listen, I just want you to know there's two of us. I didn't come alone and I didn't come to play.
Do they get nervous?
They be a
when you
little
do
nervous.
that?
Like, okay, bitch, you about to peg me? I'm like, no, this is just for me.
Have you ever pegged?
For the privacy of those involved. I've done it. I think that it's pretty cool.
Is it a lot of work?
No.
I feel like that thrusting
I feel like it's a lot.
is a lot.
My back gonna hurt. My sciatica.
The power of like, I don't know.
And then how are you doing? Are they laying down and just pushing their legs back, or are they on their knees?
No, you could. I mean, I have hit a nigga from the side and from behind. The side was the easiest for me, I think. Like,
was he uncomfortable?
No, he. This is not his first rodeo. Yeah, he was not
new to this. He was true to this.
Yeah, that
he was like, spread that booty open.
That pussy had been here before, so I was new. But I had been talking obsessively, like, on some drugs about how I wanted to do it. And he was like, well, shit, I could get some dick. And I'm like, strap me up then. So he put the apparatus on me.
I'm just always concerned on how so you strap up. Mm-hmm. Do you have to, like, get his booty hole wet? Like, do you have to just whisper in his ear? Do you gotta spread it a little bit? You know, just kind of like how you would with anal. They don't just shove their dick in your ass.
No, I'm talking about the whisper in the ear.
Like, is there foreplay involved?
There was,
or is it just like bend over, bust it open, bow?
I was so excited about, cause in my head, I'm like, I'm about to fuck a nigga. Like, I was hyped. Like, I'm like, I'm about to do it. Like, I'm about to do it. So excited.
You sound like you were about to get on a roller coaster.
I would be so
The new roller coaster's open up at the front of the line.
Like, I had the dick on. I was looking in the mirror. I was like, look at you, rough and gruff and tumble. You about to sling that dick. Like, you know, I'm ready. Pet myself up. He's in there. He knows it's my first time. He knows I'm excited or whatever. He, like, you know, kind of eases his hip on the bed so I can kind of just get my bearings. Mm-hmm. I have strapped a person before, but this is my first time anally strapping one and a man as well. So I was like, okay, this is different. And I know I don't like anal, so I want to be gentle here. But I'm about to, like...
You don't like anal? You're another one who doesn't like anal?
It doesn't feel good. I have a joke about anal, but it does not feel good. It doesn't. Like, let's be honest. It feels like taking a shit and if the shit got nervous and it just... It doesn't feel good.
It's like constipation. There's medicine for that.
Good.
Groundhogging. Just at a fucking rapid... That's anal. So I don't like it. So I was like, I gotta be gentle with this nigga ass or whatever. And then there's no titties to grip. This is new for me. Mm-hmm. My stroke was like, at first it was a little unsure. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of loosened up a little bit. You know, I found my groove. The ball thing was a little weird at first.
His balls or like the fake
like
balls?
back there?
Just both. Like, okay. I was just like, okay, all right. I don't usually get this view of a dude.
Yeah.
This is a new one. Like, ass up kind of, you know, thing. I never
Does it still make a clap sound?
It does still clap, but the clap is more like, is ass still clapping, but it's also like ball clap. Mm-hmm. So it's like a double clap. It's like two claps, two snaps. That's like, how we'll do it. Exactly. Okay. So, yeah, I did it. And, he got really into it. That's when I knew I was doing a good job.
Was he moaning?
Yeah. And then, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. It got like intense for me. I was like, I've signed up for something more sexually intense than I'm mature enough to handle. Cause like you like, girl. And I'm like, all right, nigga, come on. I ain't even fucking it like that. Like, calm down. Close your ass up some.
I cannot. Wow.
So, yeah, like I was the man.
And so then when you're done, you wash the dick.
I just took it off.
You just take it off and he's just like, that was great.
Threw it on the floor. I was feeling like,
cause it was his, right?
Yeah, that's his dick. That wasn't my dick. That's his dick. He already had that dick.
Wow.
Did you get him a towel and wipe him up?
I did. I was a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I thought about like, I considered spitting on his back to give him the whole experience.
Oh, like nut on it?
That's a good idea.
I was like, you know what? Let me not show him how wild I can get.
Did he come?
He squirted.
Out of his booty?
No, out of his
we got our booty come?
But I like to call it squirt because of how it all worked out.
I got you. Wow.
I made that nigga squirt.
Oh my God.
I don't think I could do it. I'm open to a lot of things.
I don't think I'll do it again.
I'm just scared to do it because of the work that I am anticipating is in there.
I don't, as a lazy pillow queen with men myself, I totally get it. But like something about putting that dick on, it brought some athleticism out of me that usually only tequila can find. You know what I mean? Wow. Like even the girls that I've like strapped in my lifetime, it's been very like, I never worked this hard.
Yeah.
What was it like strapping a girl?
It's amazing. Mm-mm. So
I've been on the receiving end of the strapped by a girl, like but I didn't like it because it was cold. Like the strap on part was really cold and it wasn't a bendy one. It was very hard.
Was it glass?
It wasn't glass. It was just
She ain't even heat your shit. See, I like the lifelike penises that you gotta like warm and like, let's give it actually like a dick effect. Cause if not, like I might as well just have picked up a random rod or something and just kind of just use that. We could have gone full jail with the shit. Yeah. So I think that it's important that you have somebody that like knows what they're doing. I learned from somebody that knew what they were doing. So I haven't been strapped with one of the solid plastic joints.
It was a solid.
I'm not a big penetration with a toy person. I'm like, there's got to be a lot of parameters.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I'm curious to know what has been like one of your most awkward situations or dates with a man or a woman.
Awkward.
Have you had any awkward?
I've had a lot of
awkward moments during sex or like.
Yuck. Okay. Awkward moments during sex with a man or with a woman. Okay. So I had sex with this girl. This is a long time ago, so this is the story I can tell. We were having a great time. We had just left some like music festival-esque things. We're on all the drugs, you know what I'm saying? And the girls are fucking, okay? The girls are having sex. We are full on.
Like at the festival? Or
no, this is like after. Okay. This is like at a hotel, just a spitball away because we are what? Sleazy. So we start having sex and she squirts in my face, or so she claims. 2 seconds later, I'm like, this is pee. You peed on me. And she's adamant. No, I didn't. I squirted. I was like, it's all pee. Everything is pee. Like, turn light on, white sheet. This is urine.
In your face.
Yes.
Did she say I'm about to squirt or it just surprised you?
I didn't ask for any of that. I didn't ask for like the theatrics. I didn't need that. I didn't request it. I felt like it was early anyway. That's why I really felt like it was pissed off the jump because what are we squirting for 2 seconds in? You could have just said you had to pee. Yeah. But now here I am covered in it.
Smelling like a porta potty.
I wanted to fight.
You wanted to fight?
I'm a little surprised your reaction was not the same as mine.
Would you want to fight?
No.
I would just be like, let's rinse it off. And
I would have an attitude. Bitch, what the fuck? I didn't even want to be down here.
And now
I'm not going to fight.
And you're lying to me about it. It's the fact that you won't acknowledge it. You think I'm just making this shit up?
She was embarrassed.
You're embarrassed. I'm covered in piss. Let's talk about how the fuck I feel. I feel upset. I'm sorry you're embarrassed.
You don't have to fight her, though.
We didn't fight.
Are y'all still friends?
No, we're fine. We ended up working it out. She let me pee on her as a retaliation, so everything's fine now. So I was like, you can't tell nobody she peed on me because I peed on you and you knew it was coming, bitch. So like,
Kiki, you ever let somebody pee on you?
Hell no.
I couldn't remember if I asked you that before.
You've asked me that. No, we're not doing no pee. Now I have peed on somebody else, but I'm not. Don't pee on me.
Did you enjoy peeing on them?
I did because I really didn't like that nigga. I'd pee in his eye if I could.
Period. Without drinking water.
I can be very evil. I don't know why niggas know who I'm arguing with. Why would you fuck me? I'm going to try and do something degrading or I'm going to try to hurt you. Like I have a problem. Yep. But they do it anyway because they can't turn it down.
So you also
have got the golden ticket.
You need to help save Atlanta.
You have that premium top tier
You're part
pussy.
of the problem. We have to stop.
I'm not going to stop.
You the problem. You're the villain. Then you're the super villain.
I don't mind. Fuck these niggas. No, I'm going to keep fucking them and I'm going to keep doing mean things and then they'll second guess the next time, they meet someone else.
I've been more of a lesbian these past few months than fucking niggas, so.
Is there a reason why?
It's just been playing out that way. It's been playing out that way.
Yeah.
God finally showed favor, I guess. Got me away from these niggas and was like, here.
I wish he could pull me away from them. Kiki, have you ever been awkwardly kicked out of someone's house after sex? Christ. Or they're trying to act like they're not kicking you out, but they actually are kicking you out. You just feel it.
I felt like it was less awkward and more just rude.
Ooh.
Like, if you just wanted me to go, you could have said that. You didn't have to have this dramatic, oh, I gotta go somewhere. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't.
It's awkward.
You should have fucked me when I had somewhere to go. And that way we could avoid all of this. It's just like, I get attitude.
Or I think it would be better if you just let me know beforehand. Be like, hey, I do gotta go somewhere after this. Even if you are lying, still let me know beforehand so that after I just felt like we just connected and I'm gonna lay here and maybe have a glass of water.
Because I'm going to sleep.
And go to sleep, and I want to go to sleep, and you're like,
cuddle, and I want to fuck you in the morning too.
I brought a bag.
2 for 1.
I brought a bag, and now you're looking all simple, grabbing your bag on the way out.
That's why you don't grab your bag till it's confirmed. You leave the bag in the car and you spring it on them once you know you're staying. I be keeping the bag low,
Only if it's somebody super new that I'm just really unsure of. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go into this not expecting much.
Right.
But usually niggas don't want to act like they just want to fuck. Even when I just want to fuck.
Right,
They want to
exactly.
act like they want something more. Okay, you want a girlfriend? I'll show you what the girlfriend does. She's bringing her bag and bring my things. I'll put it in the corner, out of sight, out of mind, whatever. But yeah,
That
I'm bringing
stuff
my
is here.
shit. And I'm leaving something.
I be having my shit sometimes on a random because I'm like, it's Friday. Who knows? For me.
I keep it in the trunk. And keep a little hoe bag back there.
Got a whole bag on me.
I always plan to pack a hoe bag, but then I am normally the one who doesn't want to spend the night and I want to go home. And then I end up spending the night and I don't.
You gotta
have
keep
nothing.
in case of emergency
Just in
hoe
case you
bag.
change
Just
your
like
mind.
a plain like top, some jeans or
Yep.
leggings or something, some
sunglasses.
slides, sunglasses, a hat. Perhaps a jacket for the cold months. And
Toothbrush,
that's it.
and
Yeah,
that's it.
toothbrush.
Deodorant, you out.
Get one of those little kits from like the drugstore. Where
Those
it's,
are meant for hoeing. With the toothbrush and the
Yeah.
floss and the, yep.
yeah,
I
and the mouthwash.
recently, I recently had a man come over and stay at my place, which is very rare. I don't really like a lot of people in my place. I'd rather just come to yours. But he came over and he didn't pack his, or do we call a man bag the hoe bag?
They still hoes.
I mean, they just, honestly,
He
the fact
packed a
that
hoe
he even
bag.
packed a bag, these
That's
niggas just be
surprising.
going back out in that same
He
fit.
no, he
Yeah.
didn't pack one. But what did happen was, I walked in and he was using my toothbrush.
Oh hell!
Oh,
no.
excuse?
Medina, was he white?
He wasn't black, but he wasn't
That
white.
was certainly not a black man.
and
I mean,
he
they do
was
a lot of
using
shit,
my
but
whole toothbrush. Like I'm talking about getting in. He's like, "Hope you don't mind." And I was like,
I've never shared a toothbrush.
Just may as well clean the toilet with it. Why don't you?
I've never shared a toothbrush with anybody. I can't imagine somebody thinking just
stomach
because I
hurts.
sucked your dick, so now we use the same
"Oh, we hadn't
toothbrush?
even had sex yet." He came. He came in and
Oh,
went
hell
into the
no.
bathroom and was like, "I needed to freshen up," and he used my toothbrush.
You know what's crazy? He'll put anything in his mouth.
He will.
Fucking anything.
Cut him off. Block him.
That you
I
you could've
was
just
like-
stuck the
Does he
heel of
lick
your foot
pennies
down
off
his
the
throat.
sidewalk
Yes.
too for good luck?
He probably
Fuck
smokes cigarettes
that.
he finds.
But it made me
What
wonder.
he look like?
White.
Kinda.
He ain't fine because you would have said that first, so you don't even have to go no further.
No, he was fine. He kind of looked like Aladdin. I think Aladdin is fine.
Aladdin.
Yeah,
What
like a,
ethnicity was this
like a
man?
light skinned Aladdin.
I thought it
Aladdin
a white
was
man
broke,
this whole
and that
time.
sounds like some broke behavior. Because why are you
He not
using?
broke.
Why were you using my toothbrush though? Like that would really piss me off.
You have to have
I
look
don't know.
poverty in the
Actually,
eye
You
to
look.
share a
You don't
toothbrush.
care
That's some
though.
shit you
Like
know.
you just kind of got upset and you're over it because
I
you
didn't
don't
even
seem
get
to be
upset.
thinking it's
I'm in
bad.
my
Yeah, you casual like we ain't even had sex.
And she making
What?
he's not broke. He's not.
No,
it's fine.
No,
he's
he's
cute.
not.
All that.
Aladdin. No,
I'm
man.
talking about Aladdin was broke.
Aladdin was broke
I
as
just
fuck.
was looking
Right.
like
Very poor. He's a
But
thief.
very, very poor.
it was a street
Stealing
rat.
bread. Yeah.
I just kind of look like I guess I'll get in this.
He stole out your house. If somebody will use your toothbrush with no regard, didn't even say nothing, they will steal out your house.
I
No,
think
he
that's a
said
thing for other
something.
people.
Oh, he said, I'm going to use your toothbrush.
No, he used a toothbrush, and then I came back in from walking my dog. He was like, "Hope you don't mind. I used your toothbrush."
Now that's the shit I might want to fight over. Thank you for telling me, but now I'm upset.
I mean,
I'm
look,
upset.
I didn't get.
Did you smell your toothbrush to make sure?
No, I just threw it away. Like to me, it was like it wasn't like a thing of like now you gotta leave. It was a little alarming, but I just threw it away and got a new toothbrush.
You've been through a lot. If that's a little alarming.
My toothbrush kind of expensive. I would really have an attitude.
Well, mine is very expensive, but you can also change the head.
Yeah, you change the heads, but the heads ain't cheap.
I mean,
Nor are they his.
Most importantly,
You didn't bring your own head.
a friend of mine used my toothbrush before, but she didn't say anything, and I was very
how
upset
did you know
about
she
it.
used it?
You could
Because
smell
it was
it.
wet. And the gag is that wasn't a toothbrush that I used for my teeth. I used it to clean up.
But why did she do that and not say anything? Like, did you say like, "Hey, you used my toothbrush"?
No, because it wasn't a toothbrush that I used for my teeth.
But what if she also used it to clean up? Something?
She wasn't cleaning
Why
up
would she
shit.
be
She was at my
cleaning up?
house.
I
Why
don't
would she be
know. I
cleaning
just think
up?
it's
She wasn't a
weird.
maid. It is weird.
How
but
you think it's weird? And a man used your toothbrush.
I thought
Like,
that was weird.
Okay, because I still think it's weird. And if you see that man, call the cops.
she ain't calling nobody.
Immediately.
She liked it a little
No.
bit. She's like, okay, we're
That's
close.
I mean, I've let. It's kind of also equivalent to like hocking a loogie in my mouth. If you
No, it's not
spit
the
in
same
my
thing. It's
mouth
not
and
the
I
same
like it,
it's not the same.
it
thing.
might as well be the same thing. That is all of the
I
mouth
also don't want that.
bacteria.
As a spit in your mouth
Huh?
queen.
I said, I also don't want that.
I'm a
but
big
think
fan.
about it's like if you were gonna lick somebody else's floss after they use it. That's what that's
Floss
what it
smells
reminds
like
me
breast.
of.
Yes, spitting in your mouth is just like that is just how you show love.
Floss smells like poop.
Well, that's not my love language, boys and girls. Spitting out. Oh my God.
Craziest thing you've ever done for love, Lauren?
Had a baby? No, I'm playing.
I saw on your Instagram that you acted like you died.
Yes. So that is, I'm not good with breakups because I don't tend to attach myself. So and then a lot of the time I don't even be giving a fuck about the breakup. I just be wanting to do the person be in the breakup. So I'm like, let me get back with this nigga so I can crush him. So in this particular instance, my baby daddy tried to leave me or whatever for like the 6th time. He's like,
it's not your turn to do that, bitch. It's mine.
Right. He's trying to storm out or whatever. And so like he's yelling and I'm done with you, bitch. Da da da. So I just passed out. I just fell to the ground and I acted like I was dead. Like I just acted like he had stressed me out so bad that my heart just exploded.
You
in my
clunked
chest.
on the floor and everything.
Oh, I gave it up. Like I made one final sound. I fell. I didn't even try to catch myself in the fall. I fully committed. Was on the ground, held my breath like I'm dead. And he walked over there and he like kicked by my head and he was like, I can see you breathing.
He didn't even say, are you okay?
Get your dumb ass up. So like,
This is very dramatic.
I held my breath because I was like, I'm not breathing now, nigga. Like I'm dead. Like I'm really dead. So to see him like not react at all,
that's when you knew it was over.
I knew it was ending. I was like, this isn't going well. Because usually I could just cry and he would completely shut down. Like, oh my gosh, she's crying. What have I done? I'm so sorry. That shit wasn't working. Fake death wasn't working. I was like, you have to go because I'm gonna really have to kill myself fucking with you. Like,
I really wonder what somebody would do if you just fall over and act dead.
I wonder too. You want to try it this weekend?
Try it this week. I'm just gonna try
on
it.
the first time, niggas be concerned and worried about you. They're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Da 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 da. But like, you pull it too many times.
They're like, get your ass up.
I feel like it's not gonna go well.
I feel like I'm gonna try to catch my fall.
They're gonna know that I'm like dramatic already. They're gonna be like, so what is this? What game is this? What are we playing here? What's going on? And I'm like, oh. Or I'm gonna laugh at myself. Like, bitch, you look dumb and I can't even see
But that's
me.
the thing. So when you realize you look stupid, it's like, it's more funny than anything. Cause it's like, bitch, well, we tried. We tried. You know what I'm saying? We did our best.
I feel like I'd do better doing a seizure, like faking a seizure.
I've tried that, but that was for a different reason.
What was the reason?
You better stop crying wolf.
This boy,
one day,
I was getting put out of a man's house and I wasn't really feeling it. I was drunk.
Like an awkward put out, like we were just talking about with sex.
It wasn't awkward. He was like, go. And I was like, I'm drunk. I can't drive. And he was like, you gonna drive about a year. So I was like, I'm too drunk. Like I just had a seizure, like foaming at the mouth, spitting and all that shit. He let me stay begrudgingly, but
niggas are really mean.
I had to die. Like I had to seize up and like he never believed the seizure. He was like, okay, well, if you stop, I'll let you stay.
That is
You're
so
like,
mean.
okay, well.
I feel like if you are inviting a woman over to your house and you yourself, sir,
He did
young
not invite
sir,
me. He didn't invite me. He specifically in that instance told me to stay away from him and his home. And I just popped up like, hey, we off tequila, nigga. And he was like, why are you here?
Well,
Never mind.
We're friends now. We worked it out.
have you ever showed up to someone's house unwanted?
Everybody has.
They didn't say it, but yeah, I'm sure I did. I've done a pop-up before, but it was just like, I mean, I've been here for weeks now. Sure, you locked the door and you forgot to leave the key. I can still get in, and I got in the shower. So when he got home, he was like, he peeked in, he was like, you in the shower? I was like, duh, I'm in here. You want to join?
Y'all is crazy.
Facts.
He didn't put me out, and we still went to the club that night, and we still had sex, and we had a great time. We were in love.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta break
ended.
into a nigga house just to see the temperature.
And my shit was still there. You didn't put me out initially with my luggage. I don't play about bringing luggage.
I had a girlfriend who she had spent the night at this dude's house and was there all day, and then he left to go to work and was like, when you leave, the door locks on its own. So she left. She called me. She's like, Medina. She's like, I think I pooped in his toilet and forgot to flush the toilet. And I think I left my tampon in the toilet. You know, when you leave the tampon in the toilet, all that blood like just soaks at the bottom. And she was so embarrassed because she had just met him. She was like, you know, when you do that to niggas, they'd be like, this is nasty. It is nasty. But we kind of understand. And we're like, bitch, flush the toilet. Like you were
Sometimes
rushing.
you're changing your tampon.
Yeah.
You forget. It might take a minute.
Girl, she did all of this work breaking into his apartment just to find out that she actually did flush the toilet and didn't leave it in there. She was like, I just had to go back and check. The security
Did he
guards
see
were
her?
closed. No. They did. He didn't see her or catch her, but it was just hilarious. I was like, y'all
The lengths that she went.
the lengths that she went. She was like lying, saying she was his wife. Can you just let me in? They were like, no. She was like, I think there's a back window. I'm like, girl,
I
just
would
let
have
him
told the
catch it.
people, like, hey, listen, woman to woman, woman to man. I think I just took a shit and left a tampon in there. So can you go in there as maintenance? Just flush it for me.
Please. I just
And
met
that's
him.
it.
I
Here's
really
a
like
piece of
him.
gum for your trouble. That's all I'm
For
gonna-
your troubles.
I
Yeah.
can maybe run to Starbucks if you just want a tall
I'm
black
not
coffee.
saying all of that. Here's a piece of gum for your troubles.
I think I just would have called him and been like, babe, I'm really embarrassed. I accidentally pooped in the toilet and left the tampon in there. I'm so sorry. I don't normally do that.
There is tissue in there though. I would like to follow it up, but I did wipe and wash my hands. So it's not that I'm just a filthy bitch.
I just
It's
was
gonna be
rushing.
funky.
I just made a mistake. That is like awful. I have definitely been like on my way or had somebody on the way to have sex, and I just caught like you know when a hookah just run through you.
Yeah.
And I wanted to cancel because I was like, my stomach is explosive right now. There's no way I'm gonna be able to power through this. Like he has a monster cock. Like I'm certainly gonna like
A
have
little
to empty
toot.
my
That's
bowels.
nerve wracking.
Yeah, but I didn't. I was a trooper. I showered and I took that monster cock with an IUD. So exactly, sing my praises.
Have you ever been put out and it was embarrassing or awkward?
No, never like a go or like I've definitely felt the feeling of like he wants me to leave. And I just kind of try to beat them to the punch.
Yeah.
Before I am
I know.
actually
You
put
got me
out.
feeling uncomfortable. Say it. And say it with
say
your
you
chest.
want me to leave.
Yeah,
Say
say
it
it.
with your chest. But I will say I had a situation recently with one leg bae where he wanted to try to put me out and I was like, no.
You weren't done with
absolutely
him
not.
after the rental car?
No, this was before the rental car.
Oh, okay.
I be forgetting what I say on here. I just hadn't said anything yet.
Okay.
He was still ratchet and I was still dealing with his ratchet ass. But yeah, I went over there and he kind of like, it seemed like he was about to try to kick me out. First of all, you have one leg, so you're not really going to kick me that hard.
You're not going to kick
Second
anything.
of
You can't
all,
kick.
it was raining outside and I'm not going anywhere. So I sure did sit my ass in that bed.
You had sex with a man with one leg.
She never answered, but we can read between the lines.
So I just want to know.
Maybe you should tell us
logistically,
about it.
Did he have
Did he
the
take
leg
it off?
on, the prosthetic when you did it, or did he take it off and want to get his most comfortable? Because those things chafe.
That'll be my cocktail.
Okay.
I gotta share this video where this man was at a party and his friends took the leg off and they put it down and they were all dancing around it in a circle like a tribal dance or something.
Did the one leg person think it was funny?
He was dancing too with that one leg.
was
They put a
worshiping the
sneaker
leg.
on it and everything. I'm gonna send it to you so I don't forget.
I know
It was
that's
very
right.
funny.
You fucked a one-legged man.
I fucked a one-legged man. I like experiences.
No, I totally understand. That's why I want to get into the science of it because, like, you are always on top.
Well, I'm gonna tell the cocktail.
I mean,
and
he
then
could
I'll-
prop himself up like a tripod.
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Nope, can't do it.
That visual of him trying to like hoist himself, then you got this little baby leg, and now it's all fucked up, and everything's off, and then one knee is bent, and that's really fucked up. Because what's this leg even?
He could
for?
put one up like Christopher Columbus or like the man on Plymouth Rock.
Yes.
The leg that's the full leg, and then the one that's just the thigh piece.
This
That'll
is gonna
prop you
dangle?
up. No, it's
And-
not gonna dangle. It's gonna be on the bed.
I
It's
gotta
gonna
be
be like
honest.
this.
You just dangling after the knee.
Like this.
That's just gonna just hanging off.
And then bam, bam, bam.
That would bother me because I would be like reaching. I'm a reach back queen.
I reached back a couple of times. I was like,
Help him with his balance.
No, he did take his leg off.
oh yeah, he had to take the leg off. That leg is dangerous. The prosthetic leg is so heavy that like if he were to accidentally like hit me with it would take me out. It's very heavy. The top, he don't have no legs, so it's not like
so
it
he
goes
can't
all
do
the
what
way.
I
up.
but his
just
dick
did.
still.
It's a
works.
little meaty thing that hangs down, but it's not like a whole thigh.
I know what you mean. I've seen it before.
Does
Yeah.
the dick it works. It was erect.
The dick worked, and the crazy thing is like his dick actually went deeper in because we didn't have nothing restricting like right here. So
It's like imagine if a nigga could do the splits.
yeah.
Get on
was
up in that
scissoring.
thing.
You was scissoring a grown ass man.
But he had a dick though, and it
It's still-
worked.
Y'all
so
was scissoring. The motion y'all was doing was scissoring.
it was more like a corkscrew. it
Yeah, y'all
seems.
was corkscrewing. Whatever. Y'all was bumping pussies. That's lit. I would love to bump coochies with a nigga.
It was good. He lost his balance a little bit.
He never had it.
Yeah. And he was like, you gotta bear with me, shawty. Like, I only been without my leg for a year. So he's still trying
he was
to
new.
Oh, girl, I'm
going
to take a drink to his leg.
Yeah.
Well, fallen leg. He's soldier. How he
Did he
lose
tell
it?
you what
In a
happened?
fight?
No, I thought that because he was a ratchet man. He had cancer. He has cancer.
And we made all these jokes.
No, it's okay.
You should have told us that first.
Right.
We'll just cut that part out.
No, but he was
nigga.
still a nigga.
And-
He's still trying to kick my ass out the house afterwards. We not gonna forget. This nigga was still a whole nigga.
Y'all was scissoring if I knew he had cancer.
He was still rude.
He had leg cancer?
No, it was I forgot the act. I think it's called sarcoma.
Okay. Well, sorry to that man.
I don't even know that man. I've never seen that man a day in my life.
I just
Sorry
don't want no
to
one like a
him.
nigga to roll up like you was talking shit, bitch. I'm like, yo,
He would definitely do that because when I said I wouldn't get him the rental car, he definitely
Did
was
he
like,
ever leave his real leg or his fake leg in a pair of pants and just take the pants off?
No, because he had to charge it.
Okay.
you had to charge.
Oh, because it moves, because it has a joint.
Mm-hmm.
Science has come such a long way.
Yeah.
Boy,
since
I
the just
tell
straight
you.
plank
And
leg.
those legs are expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Especially if you got to charge that bitch.
I just
You could
take
really
it back.
kick some
like
ass
the
with that. I
Bluetooth.
bet it's
To just
strong.
be in a nigga bed knowing I fucked him. After you fuck somebody, you lay in the bed looking around, you just assess yourself. Like, should I be here? And if I looked over and saw his leg charging right next to my phone, I definitely would probably.
The crazy thing is he was just so fine. Like, even when I first saw him, when I saw him hobbling across the street, I knew he only had one leg, and he was so fine that I was like, I know I'm gonna give him a chance.
You know, I'm glad you're open-minded. Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. And then
Because a nigga hobble up on me, I'm like, back away, crackhead. Like, I'm not.
My thing is, like, you out here just still doing bitches dirty. And I was just like, wow, like, I really.
That's why you don't get these niggas shit. You giving him compassion because he got one leg. He's still trifling. That's why I don't get these niggas. I think.
Preach. I wish.
One-legged nigga. That's crazy.
Well,
Let's move on to Indecisive Diane. Then you can help us answer some advice questions, and
Which
then
will
you'll
be
tell your
so much
cocktail. Well, hopefully. Let's see what the hoes are asking today.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? What do you want?
okay. So, Diane, what little cute date idea do you have for us this week?
Hey ladies, it's me, Indecisive Diane, and let me tell you about this place. It's called Junior's Pizza. Now here's the deal. You're not gonna meet a rich man here. You're not gonna meet your next sugar daddy, but you can go here, eat some good pizza. They have vegan options. They also have a trivia night. Don't remember which night it is, but go there, look up their site. You're gonna love it.
What's the address, girl?
73 Georgia Avenue, Southeast Atlanta. 30312. Go there. Tell them I sent you. Bye, ladies.
Bye, Diane. Advice. This is one of my favorite parts of the show because here's the deal. Our listeners are like our best friends.
Aww.
So they really do pour out their hearts to us. And sometimes we don't know how to answer them. We just say what's real and honest. So don't hold back.
I hope they have some, we'll see what the problems are.
Okay, so I have one pulled up, and the subject line is jealous friend or in love friend.
Ooh.
Hey, y'all. Please don't say my name. We won't. I can't even find it because you've got a nickname in here. Okay, but I listened a few times and then heard y'all on One Mic Stand with Jackson from Sex with Strangers podcast. You heard Martina. Okay. Anyway, I need some help. My best friend, who I've been friends with for about 15 years now, is like super possessive and a little too overprotective of me. I've been dealing with this fuck nigga for almost 10 years now, on and off, God rest your soul. When me and him started back fucking, my bestie got mad because I didn't call her when I decided to give in and go fuck him. She called herself airing me out to our group chat. Oh, no, she didn't.
Wow.
Which pissed me off and stopped speaking to me for about a week. We talked and hashed it out. After I told her she was acting like I cheated on her or something like that, she didn't like that at all. Fast forward a few months. Him and I are still fucking, and then boom, he did something disrespectful. A separate piece of advice. I said I was cutting him off this time. 2 months pass and I go back and I don't tell anyone. Valentine's Day, my bestie and I hang out. He calls after we get to her house. I tell him I'm coming over. My bestie gets mad again. She says to me that she no longer wants to hold the title of best friend. So my question is, do I cut the friendship off because I just don't feel like I have to tell her right away every time I have sex, or just keep her as a regular friend instead of my best friend?
How old are y'all?
That's exactly what I was wondering the whole time.
Being a best friend?
I don't know. Maybe you get a friendship bracelet or like one of those lanyards from middle school.
Why do I need to tell you when I'm fucking?
Honestly, it's not like her friend is tired. Like, you keep talking to us about this nigga. He keep disrespecting you. This has been going on 10 years. And you keep popping your dumb ass back up.
And I'm wondering what the disrespect is.
Exactly. That's why.
Like, is he popping you every now and then? And taking your tax refund check every spring?
Like, are you being a dumb bitch?
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, then I get with the friend. The friend is like, all right, bitch, you come crying.
Just don't talk. Don't tell anybody anything. Hello. That's what I do.
I've had to tell one of my very good friends that she keeps fucking with the same dumbass dude, and he does the utmost disrespectful stuff. It got to the point where I was like, look, we're either not going to be friends anymore if you keep telling me what's happening to you, or don't tell me. Cry at night by yourself. And don't tell me.
But leave me out of it.
Leave me out of it. You got me stressed out and going crazy over some shit that don't even got nothing to do with me.
That you gonna go back to.
You thought your friend wanted some pussy. She just wants you to shut the fuck up. That's it. So simple.
But she might, because
she might also
on the flip side, sometimes it might not be anything that's really that bad. And sometimes you will have a best friend who really is in love with you. And y'all were spending Valentine's Day together. So maybe she was trying to be a good friend, or maybe she wants something more. Just ask her.
And maybe she's a better choice than this nigga. I mean,
she might be. She seems to be very loyal.
She's there for
protective.
You. I mean,
she could be a protective friend. You need to evaluate what is this nigga doing to you, girl? And that's it. Because everybody's not jealous of you. Yeah. Sometimes they're looking out for you, and it's exhausting.
Yep. And if you don't know how to start the conversation, take this same letter that you sent us and just read it to her.
Listen, I was feeling desperate. I had to write a podcast.
Y'all can even listen to what they said, what we said together.
Yeah.
And then be like, okay, them hosts is way off. I want to eat your pussy for real. Or whatever y'all did.
Okay, so what's up? Because I'm tired of him being in the way of our love affair.
Yeah. But definitely have a conversation about it. Because if you just cut her off and then 10 years later, it's really just like you ate her food.
And that's your best friend.
Yeah. And it was something dumb. And it was nothing. Talk to her. Okay. This next one, trying anal. This is great to have all three of us answer this.
Why?
I don't like.
Me either.
I don't like that.
But go ahead.
Hi, ladies. I love the podcast. I love going to sleep at night with your voices in my ear.
That's sexual.
I'm a 40-year-old brother in a relationship with a woman 3 years younger than me. We've been together for 3 years. Now we have done some wild shit sexually. Sex clubs, strip clubs, threesomes, even a foursome once. Me, her, and two of her friends from college. The one thing I want us to do, but she is very hesitant to do, is anal sex. She won't even let me put a finger in that booty. And she got a fat, perfectly round, smooth booty.
Okay, now he's being horny.
The one thing she said she's afraid of anal, says my dick is too big. I'm 7.5 to 8 inches. Is that too big?
Yes.
How can I get her to try anal? I don't want to step out on her, but here's a little bit of a cocktail. I have a coworker who flirts with me daily, and she's always begging me to fuck her. Says I can even hit raw if I have clean tests, and she will be slurping and swallowing the babies. Help. First of all, you sound real selfish. You just named a whole slew of things that your girl has done for you. I guarantee you she probably didn't want to do that.
Why you ain't fucking ass during the foursome? There was like 2 other booty holes.
I'm disgusted.
On site.
With your actions, not the fact that she wants some anal.
It just, like, honestly, like.
Drop her, because she deserves better.
She deserves better, but then I would just like to know, ladies, and hearing from 2 ladies who don't like anal, Kiki and Lauren, I like anal, but what I would like to know is if someone was like, look, we're going to go to Chanel. You can pick out anything in Chanel that you would like. I would like to do you and your booty tonight.
No.
Honestly, if I was in this very scenario, this is my nigga, I would want him to go fuck his coworker in the ass and shut up about it and just get me a guilt gift. Because I'm not into anal. And if that's something you're really pressed on fucking somebody, it's not going to be me. Mm-hmm. So I think we need to find a butt for you to mount because I'm not, it's just, and then you think you're about to put 8 inches of you just in my rectum.
Hell to the fuck no.
I'm not into it.
And I'm going to wear my Chanel bag with my Fashion Nova. I think not. Yeah. That's not about to be me.
So there's nothing anyone could do to
They could buy me a home and I would think about it.
I already tried it. I'm just saying,
I want a home. I want to own some property. I need a real asset, not a purse.
The whole time, sir, I was in pain.
Maybe you should ask your girlfriend or your girl. She sounds like she could be like these two where she really does not like anal. Maybe you could ask her if she's okay with watching you do situation for him.
Yeah, like no,
use
I'm
a different booty
hole.
But
I know somebody who's into it. I'm going to invite her next time.
Yeah, you could do that to her.
The coworker might not be a good one because you're talking about she been flirting with you, and
that's going to be a fight.
This might be an issue.
Well, I said her because he's going to fuck his coworker anyway. You've already read it. He probably already fucked his coworker. So we'll just get to the meat.
You're rude.
You want to do one more?
Sure, why not? Okay. More money, more problems. I like money questions. All right, because what? Money comes to us freely and in abundance. Okay. Hey, ladies, I'm going to try to keep this short. So I've been in a relationship for 3 years now. We're both 24 in grad school and we live together. That's a lot. Okay, I guess you can say we're kind of your typical #relationship goals couple on social media. And a lot of our single friends look to us for advice on dating. What they don't know is there have been several times when I've actually thought about leaving our relationship. Here's why. I've been told most of my life that I am attractive. I've always gotten both male and female attention wherever I go, even on the days when I think I'm looking busted. Side note, I used to be an exotic dancer and I can admit I love the feeling of being desired and admired. In fact, that's the reason why I fell in love with my man in the first place. He told me I was his dream girl. The problem now is he doesn't like the attention I get when I go out. So much to the point that anytime I make plans to go out without him, which is not often, there's an argument. I feel like this is mainly because of my friends, who are also attractive and all of them are single. He says that he trusts me, but he does not trust niggas. It's clear he has some insecurities and I try to be understanding, but he can be a little too possessive. To be honest, he's making me feel like a butterfly in a cage. The easiest answer might be to just leave and spread my wings, but here's the thing. He got fucking money. He is putting me through grad school, pays all of my bills, buys whatever I want, and essentially funds the lifestyle that I live. He is young and already extremely successful, and I can see him marrying me and being the father of my children one day. So, girl, should I just stay my ass inside and love on the good man that I have, even if that means sacrificing an individual social life, or should I keep it moving because technically we're not married and he doesn't expect me to have to do that? I'm confused. Wasn't that short, but I told y'all I would try. She, of course, put her Instagram for photos so that we would know that she's not lying or, you know, whatever we feel about it. You pulled it up so you could see.
Because I really do hate when people be like, and I am fine as fuck, and then we see it and we're all just like,
so to answer your advice, we haven't seen it. But I think, okay, honestly, this is what I would do. Because this is all the advice I can say. If I'm in grad school and this nigga is paying for that shit, I still got student loans, sis, and I didn't go to grad school, and I'm 31 fucking years old. You better shut up, get that tuition, period, and get over that stuff. Have the girls FaceTime you while they out. Take a shot on the phone. I take birthday shots with my friends in my group chat who are spread out across the U.S. every year on our birthdays if we're not together. So anyway, I just think that you should enjoy what this man is doing for you and take it, because you don't want to dance again if you stop. You didn't mention that or not.
Oh, she was a stripper?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't want to dance again, but
sadly there's a price that comes with if you just want to fuck with somebody for their money.
Out that much fun? I don't think it is. Start having dinner parties, invite your girls over. Like, you can still hang out with your friends. There's other things you can do. Go to the library, lie, like lots of other things. Get off of social media posting. When you get drunk, just leave your phone or something. There's other things you can do. You can lie again, but get that tuition paid. Don't let anything get in the way of your education, because I know you didn't take all those tests, do all of that fucking school just to have to take out a loan when you're 24. You should be about done.
And you don't have to take out a loan.
Yeah,
you can go back outside after
this.
grad school. Like the bitches that are going out, they are
This
looking
is an
for
investment.
niggas to do exactly what your nigga is doing.
If you don't want to, see if he likes older women. Because I'm trying to go back to school full time.
I'm not even trying to go back to school, so just whatever he likes.
Yeah.
Like, whatever's clever.
I'm going to agree
like.
with Kiki, and I'm also going to say I hope that you're putting money aside so that when you do decide to be done with him, like you do have your own little cushion of money. Because a lot of times when people are doing stuff like this, where you forget because you're just so happy, you're like, I got my money and his money, I'm gonna spend it all. But put something aside,
because you just never know when that shit is gonna flip.
And as long as he's not being abusive, bitch, I think you need to just
something.
act right and deal with this, because there's a price to pay when you are dealing with somebody just for their money. There is. He's paying for your whole lifestyle. Stop going out.
You're being greedy.
Yeah.
You trying to go out and Tootsie Roll with the single niggas, and you want to be in the house.
Single broke niggas.
But some of them might be rich. She might get another one that's got a little change.
If she get two, she gonna have to have a seminar. Cause I'm gonna come, because girl, what? Cause I be finding out my niggas is homeless.
Oh dear. We're going to pray on that. Okay. Now it's time for us to move on to the cocktails. Remember, if you would like to share one of your sex confessions, hopefully we get enough dicks so that we don't have to keep reading them, but you can send it to cocktails.atl@gmail.com.
But if you ain't got a buck, I won't cup 'em. Spend 100 on me, it ain't nothing. One double D, so stuck. Back to the point. Is it some cash in this place? If it is, I'll probably see the stats in your face. Turn around. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. Was a hoe. Was a hoe.
All right.
Yes. Okay, there is this girl that sent it on Instagram, sent it to you, sent it again, said,
so you
please
just gonna
don't
read
forget.
it.
I am, because I forgot.
You already told us a little bit about One-Legged Bag.
Yeah, I did. Then I'll tell the rest next week. This is
it's long, ain't it?
It's long.
Oh, she's a fan fiction girl.
I sent it to Raven so she could proofread it to see if the story was like worth it. And she summed it up, but Raven put the whole thing in a paragraph, but go ahead.
Okay. So should I read it first and then we share?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Read it.
Hey, ladies.
We got time.
Recently started listening to the show, and it is everything. I listened to the entire 8 hours of my shift Monday through Friday. It helps me make it to the weekend. Love it and keep it up. Please bring us some live shows this year. Anyways, here's my cocktail. So New Year's Eve was a little different this year, adulting at its finest. I wanted to go out, but the Lord had other plans for me. I had to stay home due to being scheduled to work for New Year's Day. So I decided to do what's right and stay home. Playing it safe and not attempting to go to work with a hangover. That was smart. So my boo and I decided to go to dinner and come back home and count down together. So before dinner, I decided to pop 3 she mollies. She orgasms. Why'd you say she molly?
Because they probably make her feel like a Molly.
Oh, she orgasms.
Oh, so is that them pills you just took?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Good.
Okay.
You see how to let my little shoulder out. It's getting hot.
A little hot. I can't take whole pills for my life, but when it comes to those pink pills, I can swallow them with no problem. Like my whole life is dependent on them. Okay.
Oh, this is sexual.
I can never say that right. Okay. Fast forward to dinner. So I love Japanese food, and we decided to go to the steakhouse, where they cook in front of you.
A hibachi?
A hibachi. Yeah, I was like,
she said the steakhouse where they cook in front of you. So we already are getting the idea of what's
okay.
the norm for this young lady. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
She did. She was like, I think it's Benihana, Kira.
It was close to closing time, and it was just me and Bae. We had a whole table to ourselves, and I believe the cook was trying to set the mood. Not only was he stirring the food on the grill, but the sex jokes were rolling. We ate as the food landed upon our plates, and at one point, Bae said, I'm sleepy. I replied, we need to stay up until the clock strikes 12, and after that, do as you please. Here comes the cook's ass. You heard the woman. Do as you please after 12. Use this as your pass and do whatever you want, bro. Him and Bae were steady laughing. But what he didn't know was I was loaded off those she orgasms, and I was with all the shits tonight.
Uh-oh.
So I really had the last chuckle, so I thought. The damn cook was laying the sex jokes on so heavy. I'm starting to think he wanted to join. Wait, what? I'm starting to think he wanted to join. But anyways, we finished dinner and headed straight for the house. Back home. This is so long. So with being so full, Bae and I sat down for a minute. I had some laundry that I needed to fold before 12, had to have a clean house before midnight. So I'm folding clothes and singing to the music coming from the playlist shuffled on my phone. I looked over at Bae and he was trying to take a damn nap. And it was damn near 10:30. Oh, hell nah. I finished folding those clothes so damn quick and put them away. I popped 2 more she orgasms and was good at this point. How many?
She's trying to OD on, if you OD on a sex pill.
I started to pull the damn sheets back on the bed as Bae laid across the bed lifeless. I looked at him and said, get up. He was like, Bae, I'm tired. Let's take a quick nap. I was like, nah, nigga. All that talk at the table. Get up, nigga. Get up. This nigga shot the fuck up. Literally like, what sleep? I said, oh, damn. So I began to undress simply because I didn't want to lay in bed with clothes on. As I laid in the bed in only my pink lace Victoria's Secret boy shorts, I began to feel the flow of the damn wetness. I had to fuck Bae a little at this point, who was still dressed. I was like, damn, my pussy is wet. I can feel it. He looked up, still looking sleepy as fuck. Like, oh, damn, dripping wet. I was not dripping, but wet. What? He was like, damn, you just made my damn dick jump. So we began slow kissing and I let him know I'm glad that I'll be bringing in 2020 with you. Now let me show you. I said, get undressed, nigga. So he obeyed, getting undressed as we kissed, lips never unlocked, tongue kissing, exchanging saliva, all of that good shit. I'm not big on head, but the power of the hand, they began to finger my clit and whew. At first it was a pleasure, but the closer I came to coming, shit got real. He kept playing with the clit and I had to tell him yes right there. At this point, I can no longer control my legs as they shook. I love when that happens. I even had some nervous sweat coming down my forehead. I wanted this damn nut and I was going to get it. It was almost there and I had to let him know. I was moaning, panting. I was yelling at this point, Bae, don't stop. I'm coming. And there it was. I could feel the instant wetness just flowing from my damn pussy. He kept fingering and I couldn't take it any longer. I screamed and laughed. I was like, babe, my clit is so sensitive at this point. I moved his hand and laid him back. I went straight for that dick. When I say whole dick in my mouth, I had to pace myself as I motioned my head in the back and forth motion. He was like, shit, I'ma come, girl. Like any nigga, he began to grind my pelvic region on my face, speeding up the head, gripping the back of my head and guiding his dick literally down my damn throat with so much aggression. At this point, my gag reflexes began to kick in. I had tears forming in the corner of my eyes and they began to roll down my face. I had to stop in moments. Okay, let's speed this up a little. I mean, deep into it. Ass clapping, pussy farting. He's moaning. I'm moaning. Whew, bitch was getting tired. And I had this growing pain in my chest from his damn dick getting so damn far in my damn throat. I even motioned at my chest and a few times while he was but instantly began to feel the need to vomit. I hopped up to run to the bathroom. I had come running down my pussy lips and legs. I was gagging and had the urge to pee. I ran down the hall to the bathroom and the pee began dripping out of my damn pussy at the same time. I literally had a trail of pee from the bathroom door to the toilet and vomit coming out of my mouth. All that rice soup from the Japanese steakhouse.
Rice soup?
This is what you have at a time like this?
I ain't had no rice soup. I had miso soup.
Yeah, miso.
But
she
rice.
said the barbecue grill. The barbecue grill when they cook in front of you. So she probably meant miso. Like,
it was coming back up. I had rice coming out my nose from that rice soup. And all of that, and all at this point, I was blowing my nose and grains of rice from the rice soup. And
no, it was rice soup. She had grains.
And the egg was coming out at this point.
Not the egg. I hope she don't suffocate. Well, she sent the email.
The egg was coming out at this point from the fried rice. all that aggressive throat fucking with his dick had me fucked up. I had come, pissed, and thrown up on me all at this point. At the same damn time, it was a must to shower at this point. I checked the time and it was 11:40 p.m. I knew I would miss the countdown into the new year at this point. I hopped in the shower and washed all the mess off. Once I finished showering, I re-entered the room and Bae was knocked out. My presence back in the room woke him up and he checked the time. He said, "Happy New Year, babe." I say, "Yeah, Happy New Year," and got in the bed. Lord, I hope that my year does not consist of gagging off dick and rice soup. Happy New Year, ladies. And this concludes my cocktail. P.S. Kiki, I sent you a message on IG about those sex chocolates you mentioned in the older podcast. I need them. If you could send me the link. My IG is
here.
I know, she messaged me today. You don't need those chocolates, girl. They're ashy. Last time I got a package. I don't want to recommend them to anyone else. All you need is she orgasms in your life, honey, and use the code Kiki said so. That's all you need.
She orgasm.
Wow, that was long.
Okay.
Thanks, sis.
So, Lauren, it's more important that we hear from you than me.
Wow, her cocktail was intimate. Mine isn't really that detailed. So I was having fun. It was a lot. I was having sad sex, where like I shouldn't, like, it's this person I know I shouldn't be having sex with. He's an awful human being. But I come here when my feelings are low. So we're having sex and like you could just do whatever with those people because like I'm not going to talk to you ever again. And
until you get sad again.
I got caught up in the moment. We're just saying things to each other. Like at this point, Spanish told me he wants to come in me and suck it out. We're all just saying stuff, you know? And
I like when it gets to that point.
I like when it gets to that point. I'm liable to say anything. And I'm like that anyway. So he's like looking down at me, choking me. I was like, punish me. It's very porny, right? Great. So he hears punish me and opens his mouth and not spits in my mouth, spits on my face.
Was he white?
No, he was black. Now I'm cool with the spit in the mouth thing, but like he called me a bitch when he did it too. And I get he was getting into his whole like rough sex porny bag, but I was like, the spit caught me off guard. Because it was like on my eye,
spit
by
and a bitch
my
is
nose,
not a good combination.
Dripping by my lip, like very, like it was a big piece of spit. Like he wasn't even sexual. It was like you've had to spit for 15 to 20 minutes at least. Like this has been in your cheeks. He spit in my face. It like popped, landed on the other side of my nose. I'm like taken aback by it. In my shock, he flips me over. We're still having sex. Spits on me again. Now I'm like, all right, nigga. Because now the shit from earlier is all in my nose. I'm a little congested, so I can't breathe. I'm having to poke holes in it. And spit on my back. He done spit in my wig. And I turned around and I was like, what's going on? And he said, I just like the way it looks. So
the spit looks?
Yeah. We ended up not finishing that. I was like, there's no way I'm going to come. Like, I smell like mouth. I smell like so much mouth. Like, I could feel, you know, if you've ever had somebody bite an apple and then you go to bite the apple where you could just smell their mouth. It was like, I smelled like his mouth. And, so crazy because if he would have just stopped to spit in my face, I probably still would have came.
That's interesting.
He kept escalating it. And I've let this person spit in my mouth before. That's really what fucked me up. I was like, your breath stink. This whole time.
Well, the weird thing is, like, as much as I like the spit thing, I have never just had somebody, like, spit on my face.
That's different. Like, spitting in your mouth is, like, very sexual and sensual. It's great. Somebody spitting on your face is like, whoa, you hate me.
Yeah. Like,
that's fighting. Somebody want to fight. Like, I'll hawk a loogie in your face and it's time to fight.
My ground game wasn't that strong that day. I was so shocked that it was just, my face had spit on it and it was just draining and I was just fucked up. And I was like, damn, you gonna keep fucking this nigga? You a freak bitch like he just said.
Yeah, one time this dude was like fucking me and he was really tall. So I was on the bottom and he was on the top and he tried to spit in my mouth from the top. Yeah. And it missed and it went in my nose and I almost drowned. But that was the only time.
Worst.
A face spit.
He spit on my face.
Maybe I'll try that.
Intentional. It was kind of hot, but he just went too far with it. Like he didn't know how to reel it back.
Yeah.
And it was too much wet. He's gonna have to like give me 20% of wet. Well, we're never gonna fuck again. I blocked him, so.
Was he ever like,
that's
what
a
happened?
Good choice. Well, he's blocked.
No, he's blocked. I don't know what the fuck. He crazy too. Like, that's the thing about crazy niggas. Like,
they got good dick.
Good dick. And they're like wild. This man is disgusting. He asked me one day, he's like, you was looking so good on stage the other night. I want you to pee on me. I was like, I look
How
that
much?
good.
Was he an old nigga?
He's older than me, yeah.
Okay. niggas be really just risking it all. They be like,
niggas that want me to disrespect them are my favorite because I'm in a space right now where that's really all I want from men.
I would love for somebody to request
I like
that
it.
from me.
That's why I end up arguing with people places. But
I always want to fall in love with me and act like this is a relationship.
Give me your money.
I want your money just like them
you
hoes.
Stop being so nice. That's what I told you earlier.
You heard my text. It wasn't nice.
It wasn't stern enough.
You gotta start being like
Yes,
niggas gotta know you really will cut them off and fuck their friend and not feel no type of way about it. Like, you will see me in the section just because I did that, and I will fuck your homeboy and act like I never met you. Put some fear in their hearts. Let them know you'll cut a nigga off today.
It's a prize to be here.
Honestly,
it's an
even
honor,
if I'm disrespecting you in the text, you're lucky I'm texting.
You're right, you guys.
That's hard for me to do, but I mean, I can tell you what to do. I might not
really
do it.
I'm looking at you like, bitch.
You know I don't do that shit, but I know what to tell you to do.
I know these are some good advice, but I'm not gonna do it.
I don't like to take it. No, I don't want to take it. But I know the thing to do because I be doing the other thing.
I'm gonna try. That's the small goal I'm gonna set for myself this week. Actually, no, the small goal I set for myself this week is to meet someone online on a dating app and go on a date.
I want to do that.
Yep.
I'm about to download a dating app right now.
Do it. Don't do Hinge. Everyone is ugly on Hinge.
So which one should I pick?
I don't even know because it's really horrible out here.
I'm about to just put I'm only going on dates with women off a dating app though. I'm not going to go on any dates with niggas off a dating app. I just don't want to get sex trafficked.
I feel you. I'm willing to.
All right. Well, I'm not going to do a cocktail this week because we're way over time. And yeah, that's it. So I'll save my ghetto story for another week.
No.
And make sure if you guys want to collaborate with us on anything, you hit us up at cocktails@atl@gmail.com. Please put a good subject line in there so you don't end up in the spam folder. And you don't have to send your cocktails multiple times. I just deleted a few. We've already read them, so catch up on the episodes. Lauren, what's your Instagram? And do you have anything coming up that you want to plug?
Okay, it's time to do plugs. Another thing I'm not into. I am on Instagram as She's Lauren K. She's SHES Lauren spelled regular LAUREN and letter K. I do have shows this weekend. I have shows all week. I have a show on Friday at the Village Theater. It's Deja Vu. It's gonna be super, super fun. And I have a burlesque show Saturday. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna be telling jokes. I think I'm gonna do it in my drawers though. I think I'm gonna.
Where is that at?
That is. It's on fucking 5. Hold on. Let me not tell y'all no lies.
Don't tell us no lies.
But that's gonna be a good time. I was like, I might even get lingerie for this shit here. But that is going to be at it's like 555 Whitehall Street on Saturday at 8. So I will let you guys know more about that. Everything's gonna be on my Instagram though.
You guys, make sure y'all follow Lauren. She is hilarious as fuck. And if y'all can go to any of her shows, go because she is hilarious as fuck.
It's so fun. Bring your nigga, bring your friends.
All right, y'all. Well,
make sure you follow us on Instagram at Cocktails Podcast. I'm at Kiki Said So.
And I'm at Coffee Bean Bean.
Until next week, you guys. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Population. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Wait on the track. Bye. 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 Goodbye. Bye. 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 Population. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Wait on the track. Wait on the track.